5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Valhalla, UK's #1 independent action venue. We are live with Never Fun 81 Week 4. And we're just getting practice throws underway. We've got 70 games to get through tonight, as there's a few people. So we are going to get, excuse me, straight into the action.
So what's this all about? Well, there's anything, there's nothing there, that's all.
Oh, we will then. We have Chewy Inch. And on the green lane, we have Valhalla and Chucky. Is there a reason the scoreboards aren't working? Right, we are underway on both lanes. Moving now and Chucky given now. Not finding the ball for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. It seems to be starting to Somebody won't tell Chewy to step forward. He's starting way far back. Where is he? Get the share on. Where's Dave? I've got a teeth catch up with some friends now, which would be nice. Hey, if you come and have a chat, then we might actually get a chance to catch up. I've seen you in ages. How's my white balls?
One's made.
Sweet.
One's made. The form came in. Also, yes. 4 o'clock Friday, the form came in, so I'm not going to. But one's made. A bracket's made. So B bracket is going to be made on Monday.
Very exciting. Cool. Oh, you went down the press. A bit. It was alright, to be honest. I played the best I've ever played in my entire life. So yeah, I had a bit of a word with myself after I was 3 rounds down. Took best of 7 rounds. Hey, S-Club, how's it going? I was 3 rounds down in the final, so I kind of made peace with losing, to be honest.
That was a real back. I didn't realise it was
Yeah.
that's all that was.
Yeah, 3 rounds down, I'd accepted just be happy with second, and then I thought to myself, no, fuck it, let's at least attempt it and see what happens. It was a reverse sweep, so I threw a Premier League one, to get by. Second 27 he also came. And then we went to the Rats, I beat him the ball. And then the third 27 from earlier on, and then I was 2 points up in round 7, and so down, he missed a slip. So that was that. Best I've ever played though. Why am I? Apparently it's called a broken calculator, did you know that?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't till then.
So if you throw an 81, if you throw 3 consecutive 27s in playoffs, it's called a broken calculator.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't count.
Oh.
Like a broken calculator. Oh God, I have 3 minutes.
Apparently the sound of
Can you move the mic closer? Maybe the sound quite muffled. Right, okay. Well, let's come a little bit closer. And we are a little bit closer.
Just go on, let's make sure we're on the actual right mic. We're on the snowball.
Snowball.
It sounds like a drinking water.
Is that a little bit?
Oh, Chucky with the Premier Clutch.
79.
Fuck me.
Jesus, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to the game. 79. Next time, Zoe. Next time.
She's going to go to decompression.
Is that better, Sophie? I've moved like a little bit closer. Maybe a little bit closer still.
If not, it could be your speakers are a little bit tiny. Just let me over.
Why? It's only 79. Calm down.
Get yourself in decompression corner.
I've thrown a few of them.
Decompression corner,
Yeah,
good
man.
thing. Oh,
More work with the Premier Clutch as well.
no. I'm
Lots of
so
practice.
I'm so glad to see him finally getting it. He had the Bulls down for so long. It's nice to see him finally falling down.
That's something great on the live, can hear everything. That's a contradiction, Cap. Can you hear everything? Oh, it's right. Yeah.
I wonder if that could be
Probably.
Mute that for me. For one time.
Yep.
No, that could be it.
Right, hopefully that's better.
Let us know.
Yes.
We haven't recorded anything, have we?
Right, hopefully that's better.
I wonder if we were coming out of Zoom.
Apparently the app is so loud, I wonder if we've got vocal audio.
Can you hear us over the app?
81. It's worse, apparently.
Can you hear us over the app? Right.
Yeah?
No.
No? Maybe I'll do it on its own.
Is that any better for you?
Can hardly hear you, but you hear people on the lanes loads. I said that you can hear the background more than the commentating. Oh, right, okay.
I wonder, does that sound better?
Hopefully this is cleared it up. We're gonna have to wait a minute. There's about a minute delay in there, so
Well, I have a feeling it could be picking it up from GoPro.
yeah.
Check your messages, Obi.
It's probably just saying the sound quality is shit.
All I want to do is order a fucking pizza.
You ordering it here? Kat says yeah, much better. Right, perfect. We've fixed it. Way! Tech Gremlins for the win. Right, Sophie also says that's perfect, so that's alright, we're back now. We know what we did.
Yeah, it's been picking up from the camera, I think.
That's fine.
Or an internal mic.
That's fine. It's all good. I can still hear
Oh
so
no,
much
that's
from the
Thor
lanes
getting
though.
ready for Liam. Because he still hasn't paid up. You wouldn't want him after you, would you?
The lanes volume is too loud. We don't have any lanes volume on. The only microphone that's currently plugged in is
Just scroll up and down, make sure we have Right, milk glass.
NT81.
Why have we got 2 snowballs?
That's the snowball.
Snowball?
That's the only thing there
Yeah.
that's active is the current snowball. The lane's volume is too loud. No.
There you have it. That's still the snowball.
The only thing turned on. Right board. Nothing should change here, really, should it?
No.
No, there is nothing else. Main.
No.
There is nothing else. Go on over there and turn the stream on. See what you think. Where is the person sharpening? John, fuck off somewhere else and sharpen. It's all the picket that's coming through on here. That's all right. It was John who stood down by the throne, but he stopped now. So yeah, we are getting some practice throws in. Delboy still throwing left-handed as he is still Son's wrist on the right. I did send Jamie away to check the audio, but apparently not. How's the audio sounding now, guys? Give me some comments. I think it's your mic picking everything else, but it's way better now. We can actually hear you guys more. Right.
We weren't allowed to throw the hatchets.
You're not allowed to throw that either. I know. This is what happens when amateurs try to buy vintage axes online.
That's fucking brutal.
Vintage axe fever taking hold, and people end up bringing like fucking stuff that you could cut a truck in half with. There's nothing I can do here. Maybe we'll just run without commentary tonight. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, there's a very real chance that this issue is because we're using my laptop and not Jamie's. Who knows? Could be tech issues because of the cheap laptop. Necromancer with a dirty clean 5 there. Also, what I've got to remember is that you guys are hearing this about a minute after I've said it, so things are changing ever so slightly every now and again. Practice throws on the left lane on blue, and we are into round 2 on the green lane. Delboy takes round 1 over anger management. Jamie, I know you're going to watch this back in about 10 minutes. I sent you away to check the audio, not to stand and have a conversation, so can you please just check the audio like I've asked you to? Thank you very much. Do you want to come on the camera, Lila? You don't... What?
That sounds alright to me.
Right.
I have a feeling what's happened. We've picked the audio from the GoPro.
Right. People are still twisting, but it's all comments.
Who's twisting?
One guess.
Like, it's not up to the X-Girl standard, but we're trying.
We're doing what we can with what we have. I am going to need to buy a better microphone, I think. The snowball's not great.
What we could really do with is...
Don't say a boom arm.
A boom arm.
Right.
Up to like here.
Tell your brother-in-law to stop forgetting to bring it.
He can't find the adapter apparently.
No, I haven't got an adapter for mine either, so...
Zoe did send me a really good looking linear one.
Right, okay.
But then that might be too narrow for field.
Yeah. We don't really need all this background bullshit, so we just need a little bit of
Tracy,
chuntering.
I'm glad to hear.
Thanks, Tracy. Appreciate that.
Donny.
What?
Drop on a bull.
Oh, Sarge threw a
74.
No, he hasn't finished playing yet. Sarge through
25.
25. Is that what it was?
It looks like it.
Can't see it because I've got the Zoom sort of set up, ready to go.
We can min-max for Zoom easy enough.
Oh yeah. Clutch is called. That was a 27.
Oh, what's this?
Yep. And he has hit his
I think that's
54. Could this be the one? Could this be the one?
I didn't comment.
Will you get ready to film him, please?
Yeah.
I know it's all kind of online here, but I'm going to go left. I'm just going to come in tight with the left board. Sorry about Del Boy and anger management here, but we're just going to come in tight to this left board so that we've got Steve Sarge on his third axe of round 3, and he is currently on. And he is on. This is it. This is the throw. Can he woosah? Can he woosah? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tracy, edge of your seat. Yes! Woo! We will be back.
At long last, the unthinkable has finally happened, and Sarge has finally hit his 81. The roof did lift with excitement as another thrower joins the ranks. Although he has screwed himself for this league. Yes, Tracy, finally. He's getting cuddles and kisses off all the throwers in celebration. Everybody is beaming. As he stepped up for that final clutch, everybody was there with bated breath. I feel sorry for those who were following. It was the most beautiful of clean clutches as well. It was something to behold.
And that is the first 81 of the Never Thrown an 81 League
Really?
winter season. Yeah, 2023 season, 4 weeks in, and we finally got our first 81. I have a feeling it's not going to be the only one tonight.
No, I have a feeling it could be a few. I'd like to think Chucky's the next one up to get it.
I mean, she just threw a Premier 79.
A Premier 70?
Yeah. Ian, tell her to move back. Just that much. That much.
Are we allowed to coach?
I didn't coach. Ian told her to move, not me.
It'd be nice though if like you could take an NTA and be your wing.
Everybody wants to see everybody throw well. So
No, that's very true. Rachel Hicks is very similar today.
the bird poo worked.
Sarge, the bird poo worked.
Cat says the bird poo worked. Yeah.
Yeah, I got shit on today, yeah.
Right, we need to go back. We need to go back to full screen. We're still on the left lane. There we go.
I think Rachel Hicks is just missing a bit of venom behind her.
I think she is. Yeah. Well, do you know what, Rachel? Alison was throwing fire on. She needs to. She's too far forward.
Yeah.
Ian. She's got her front foot's too far forward. She needs to shorten her stride a little bit. Yeah.
My food has been ordered.
Good.
I need to be in Wellington in 20 minutes.
You need to be where?
Wellington.
Willington in 20 minutes. You best get a move on then. It's about 20 minutes for Willington from here, isn't it?
Give or take, yeah. I'm quite enjoying the action. Stoke's throwing quite well. Oh, there
Yes,
we
he
go.
is.
Lovely pair of flags there.
Considering this is his first league and he'd only thrown axes once before
Yeah, he was telling
his
me.
first night, yeah.
I was having a bit of crack with him before everything started.
So again, he went to a sort of have a go venue and decided he quite enjoyed it and wanted to get serious about it, and this is the only place in the northeast that's serious about it.
Yeah.
So
No, that's very true. Hey,
they come to us.
it is nice that we have that reputation. More and more people see the live feeds as well.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, really, really awesome. Right, I'm going to fuck off
Right.
before I get caught up. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, you will. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it.
Can I have Billy first?
Yeah.
And then I'll get a few people on here to
Cool.
interview them.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. Are you sure I can't have a throw of that?
No.
Do you reckon if I got the weight down, it would work for a bit?
No. The gap between where the head starts is too big. Yeah.
I thought it might be.
Unfortunately. Right, Elsa by 2. She already lost the game, but she finally picked that round up. Pair of balls. Lovely stuff. Oh, right, I've calmed down a little bit now. That was a lot. Yeah, I also love the fact that I'd be able to watch it back, Tracy. I purposely went to the left lane just for that reason. And I believe Jamie filmed it. Jamie, can you send me that video, Steve? Can you send me that video, Steve, so I can put it in so I can add it into the group? Thanks. Christ, somebody asked for your autograph already. 181 and he's handing out autographs. Come and sit down. Come and have a word. Here he is, Mr. NTA himself. No longer NTA.
No longer NTA.
Mr. TA 81. Happy?
Yeah.
Good.
Feel the adrenaline still though. Fucking hell.
Was that your first game of the night?
Yeah.
So you still got another 3 in you tonight?
9.
Oh no, you've got 9 in you
9
tonight.
games tonight, yeah.
Christ. It's because you're not here next week. Let's have another 981s then.
That's it, smash them up now.
Once the first one goes, they'll start falling all in place.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Amy's just asked if we're going to try it for Zoom, so let us.
Rude. I can see this, by the way, Tracy, wherever you are. The purple works.
Right, while Jamie's still here. 8 more, 8 more. All right, yeah. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, counting's not my strong point. Still on a high. Mind your business. I'll speak to whoever I want. Christ almighty. Yes, I'm about to zoom a girl behind your back, whatever.
Thank you. Just got your text.
So yeah, we are going to attempt a Zoom call with the lovely ovaries, Mark and Amy, Battle Axe and Marksman, out in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Oh, they're in Lethbridge. They're not quite Calgary, but it's close enough, isn't it?
Thank you, darling.
Right, let's have a go at this. See what we can do. Right. So, Jamie, before you leave, I'm going to attempt to sort this Zoom thing out. So,
Do you want to jump on there?
yes, please, if you don't mind.
Every inch.
Right. So,
Maybe in golf.
how do I add a participant?
That's what you can YouTube.
I do. I sort of know Zoom. Participants.
Participants.
Right.
Click it. Invite.
Invite. Right. Email. Default email.
I'll go for Gmail.
Gmail.
Apparently, you have 40 minutes.
Oh, I'm getting into trouble for not telling Kat that I was inviting Amy and Mark on the call.
Hey, Cat. Like, we already have.
Be here to oversee it. Oversee the setup.
You've pressed M, typing an email.
Oh, right, okay. Right, okay. So, then in that case, nobody heard me say our email out loud.
What was this again?
It was suck me off at .now.
Also about Steve.
Right. So, anyway,
So,
we need to turn this down
go down.
to. There we go.
Yep, go down to Zoom.
And down to
No, over.
Zoom call.
Right, make that small. And then we'll have to readjust that camera. Oh no. Oh yeah. I'll maybe make zoom out a bit.
What's that like?
Yeah. Just give you a bit more room. I've also found out how to square that up, but I'll show you later.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
I'll maybe allow a bit more headroom for the logo, but yeah.
What do you mean?
Just like I say, there's a bit more there. But that'll do.
That's good.
Right, so you're just waiting to go.
Right.
So you'll have to kill the webcam. Well,
Yep.
right click here, click
Right
there
click
and
there.
deactivate.
Okay. Right.
And then hopefully,
Hopefully once Amy's in, that's it. That's us.
yeah, close that down and start video.
I don't know how to close that down there. Start video.
Nope.
Cannot start video.
Click that arrow.
Okay.
Integrated camera.
Oh, it's doing something. There it is.
There we are. Right,
There it is.
I can leave it to. We
Excellent.
definitely need a new webcam.
Mine's terrible. Yeah, I know. Yours is alright, but mine's horrendous.
Alright, I'll leave it then. Back into your commentary cam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, I can do all
Sounds good.
I'll probably. I'll try to like.
So we are going to have a chat with Amy Overeas and potentially Marksman. Battle Axe and Marksman of Lethbridge. Once they join the meeting, that is. Let's have a quick look at the participants. That's me. Jamie, will you just do me a quick favour and just double check that the audio is still coming through from this microphone? Just to be on the safe side. This will be coming through in about a minute or so. Could do with knowing how loud the background noise is as well, just to be on the safe side. Okay, back to the action. We have Chucky and chocolate salty balls, both throwing fire. I'm going on a Zoom call.
Who are we zooming?
didn't put it in my mouth. Don't worry. Is that better?
We're not taking orders for fries. Maybe about here.
Wow. We're not taking orders for fries. Wow. I can't believe you just said that to me.
Better than what I said to you.
This is very true. See, this isn't coming up with any Zoom audio here. It's like I'm not getting any bars. Not getting any bars.
I have no idea we can hear yet, though.
All right, okay. That's all right then, I guess. I guess we'll just wait until we get another participant. I'll just sit here looking pretty, I guess. Right. See you tomorrow.
Just message me.
I will message you about things. Okay, so we are awaiting contact from Calgary. I'm sure they'll be here soon, but for now, let's get back to the action. We've got a bit of a contentious call on the old left-hand side. Okay, it was a 5. I'm assuming. Pair of balls. We have the band throwing in her jammers tonight, because why not? Comfort first. And Chucky and Chocolate Salty Balls have got a big axe on the right. Green lane. 3 for CSB. Ooh, that rhymed. I like it when it rhymes. Here we go. Chucky has off. That must have been warm-up throws. I'm assuming this might be a practice throw as well. We could be in. Who knows? I have not been paying attention. And 3 for Chucky. So we're in. 3 for Chucky. CSP is going to make a 1 to take the loss on that one. Chocolate Salty Balls takes the loss to Chuggy. What did you throw there, Chuggy? What did you throw? What did you throw?
Not much.
Not as good as the first game.
I had
Fair.
a drop and I hit a lot of threes. I got in my own head.
Well, don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Be better. So apparently, Mark and Amy are at league at the minute, so we'll be chatting to them while they're in between games in Lethbridge.
Multitasking.
Starting it.
Lunchtime.
Starting early,
Lunchtime. They do a brunch league. Oh. Right, well. Awaiting your arrival. They're probably playing against each other in a game somewhere. The band throwing fire with a ball. Hinch is they're tied round 1. Hinch is down around.
Yeah, he's staying.
And is she about to be? Oh, 2 drops in a round. That's not good. Oh, it's out of reach. She lost it. Lila's a hell of a throw, to be fair. Lila's a hell of a thrower.
Oh,
Right, so just while we get back on, while we're awaiting the imminent arrival. Hey, there we go. I can see your faces. I can't hear you just yet, but I can see you.
Hey,
Hey, there we go. Fantastic.
can you hear us?
And how's it going?
It's going, you?
Yeah. Oh no, so good. Nice to see you guys. Let me just attempt.
Yeah, you too.
I'm just going to start clicking some things in an attempt to make me bigger, so that we can share. It's all good. Because we're still on commentary at the minute, so right. Do you know what? I'll do up there for now. That's me out of the way.
Cool.
Your beautiful faces.
Excellent. Are you guys at league night too?
We are. we've got quite a. It's a very busy warehouse tonight.
Good.
We're on our Never Thrown an 81 league, so you are also live
Oh,
on our
okay.
YouTube stream. So don't say fuck or bugger.
Hello out there.
You can say fuck or
yeah.
by the way.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just warming up for league here ourselves.
You're at league now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How's it
starting
going?
technically right now, but everyone's still kind of warming up.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you guys?
Yeah.
We're on a bit of a regionals train at the minute with the interviews and calls that we're doing. Did you guys travel for regionals this year?
No, we didn't have to travel.
You
It's
guys-
here in Lethbridge,
of
right?
course,
So
of course.
yeah.
It was literally at your home venue.
Yeah, we got our ass handed to us by Austin. So.
Yeah, I mean, I caught the end of the live stream as we were driving back from London, and my God, him and
I know.
Nick throwing big axe for
Nick?
clutches. Yeah, insane.
I know. Yeah. It was so much fun to watch. Yeah. I would have liked to have been on the other end of the bench throwing, but he says, I know, I could see I read his lips. Hey, what? Why do you look so suspect?
So this
Yeah.
is very quickly becoming the Lethbridge call-in show. Maybe
Love it.
We'll maybe get somebody else on next week.
Yeah.
Try and set
No.
it up.
We had some amazing throwers there, man. Like some beginners that had just like come on storm and like kicking butt.
Yeah. We've got Kat in the chat as well. If you want to speak to chat, she didn't know I was calling you guys, so she didn't come over to work. But we've only got one headset anyway,
Yeah.
so you'd have to speak through me. So.
That's okay.
Oh, sorry. I told her to call her chocolate.
Yeah.
So how are the leagues going so far? What week are we in?
I'm not sure.
Oh, good question. I think we're either 5 or 6. Leagues are never as good as you want them to be, right? Unless you're throwing like a perfect 81.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
I know all that all too well. My standard league is awful at the minute. However, I did hit my 50th 81 on Monday, just gone. So.
Hey, good for you.
Just slowly but surely plugging away.
Yeah, I think I just passed my 300th about a month ago. So, yeah.
Nice.
I think I'm getting close to 120 now.
Yeah, 120.
Nice. That's fine. You rock. You keep rocking.
Yeah.
The standard 81. So technically 3 prem.
Yeah.
Technically 5.
Oh. Yeah. Go away.
I was introduced to the term broken calculator in the sport of axe thrown the other day by Troy down in Australia. Apparently, what they call when you get an 81 in playoffs, they call it a broken calculator because it doesn't count. So like a broken
Absolutely.
Which is fantastic. It's something that I'm definitely going to adopt.
So is that like your 3 or whatever it was? Technically 3, but really only 2. Is that what it is?
No, it's 3. It's 5. 3 technically 5.
Oh, okay. So 3 is what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I had 1. I've gotten 1. I've come close so many times to hitting my second, but you just the nerves set in when you're throwing for that final clutch, and it just
We've just had our first standard 81 of our Never Thrown an 81 league tonight.
Hey,
Sarge has been chasing.
Who was it?
Sarge. He's been chasing it for a long time. He's
awesome.
He does nothing but throw 74s and 79s, and he finally got it tonight. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats, Sarge.
If you get a chance to watch this stream back, do, because the place erupted. It was great.
I will.
It was fantastic. I
will.
But he's coming down to throwing a marathon league next week. So there's a new IATF venue opened up about 6 hours from us, and I've been helping them for the last 7 months, sort of helping get everything in place, running them through how to run, what to run, all that kind of business. And they got their
Awesome.
IATF affiliation this week, so they've plugged a marathon league straight in. And I'm going to go down and give Matt, the guy that runs it, a 12-hour crash course on how to use axe scores. And Steve's coming down with us, so he was thinking, I don't think I'm going to get it this week. I'm not going to get it this week. And he said, you've got 28 chances next Sunday. Get it then.
Awesome.
But
Awesome.
You just need to. The pressure's off now, so I have a feeling he'll throw a few next week now that the pressure's off.
Yeah, absolutely.
That first one's always the hard one.
Absolutely.
But on another note,
Sorry?
on another note, can't wait to come out and see you guys in July.
Yeah, we're excited. Yeah.
I know.
We're on the fence whether we're going to be there or not. I'm pretty sure we're going. I'm trying to convince her. But yeah, look at her. She's like. So my dad's getting older. He's had some health scares and stuff. We lost my mom a couple years ago, and dad came over from Holland, and he always tells the story of when they landed in Halifax, so the East Coast. They weren't allowed to get off the boat because it was Canada Day, and all the piers and everything were shut down. So we remember sitting on the edge of the boat watching the fireworks in Halifax. So it's always had like a special place in his heart. So
that's nice, though.
Being the fact that it's on Canada Day, and like we don't know how many more years we're gonna have left of them. It's like, yeah, but we're gonna make something work.
Either way, we're coming down to see you guys. So even if you guys,
yeah, you're coming to Lethbridge, right?
We're going to come to Lethbridge. Yeah. I think the plan is
awesome.
To do Calgary, BC, south. I think is it Montana that's just across, just into.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do
down in the States. Yeah, Montana.
Montana, further back across, and then back up to Alberta through Lethbridge all the way back to Calgary.
Awesome.
So we're definitely going to see you guys.
Where the Chinese spy balloon was found, or whatever. Do you hear about that?
Where it was, yeah, it's been all over the news.
Yeah, down in Montana, Billings. Yeah.
Right. Is that that's where it landed after they shot it down in?
Yeah, Billings.
They shot it down?
I think so.
Oh, good. They should.
Yeah, they did.
That's creepy.
Yeah, we've had it all over the news here. They shot it down. No two ways about it. Missile straight through it. So.
Absolutely. A pellet gun.
Yeah, don't mess with them down there.
It's pretty cool to watch.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
But yeah. So right, the questions that I've got to ask you guys.
Yeah.
We'll start with you, Mark. How did you get into axe throwing?
Honestly, so it was just over about 4.5 years ago. So Amy was planning my 40th birthday party, and it was like, okay, so we went with a bunch of family and stuff, and threw, and I did okay. It wasn't great or whatever. Amy's got to go throw here, so so my sister and her husband were there, and they were like, hey, they have league, we're joining league. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure, why not? Like, lame, but okay.
That's great.
So, okay, hold on. Scorekeeper! I'm sorry. And,
it's not
yeah.
Telling people to wait while I shout at other people.
Yeah, so did my first league, ended up going throughout the whole league. I believe I was undefeated. And then I ended up taking second in playoffs, and I was like, I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm so competitive that I was like, no, this sucks. Screw that. And Amy kept doing like that. Oh, yeah, no, you're not done. I know you're going to go back. I'm like, nope, I'm done. So 3 weeks later, I joined my next league. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And we've honestly, in 4.5 years, I have not missed a single league that we put on, and we do probably 2 or 3 leagues a week at least.
Fantastic.
Right now we're doing 3. There was 4 with women's league, but I don't know if that's going to go again or not. But
Women's league.
Yeah, we used to have a women's league on Thursdays.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, ours was the same for a Wednesday, but all the girls wanted to compete against the guys, so that we they all joined the co-ed leagues, and it kind of disbanded, and we've not had enough people come forward and go, "Oh, I'm not sure about joining the league yet." Like it was always kind of a safety blanket, confidence booster sort of league. And
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what ours was as well. Correct.
But me and
You know,
Kat had a very similar origin story to you guys. We went and did it, and I was genuinely terrible at it, and I just kind of. It annoyed me that much that Kat was better than me at it that I went home and built a target in the back garden and spent hours after hours and hours and hours getting good at it. And
I love it.
after that, there was nowhere nearby, so we was like, right, well, I guess if we can't go to it, we'll do it.
Absolutely. I love that. Yeah, we did that over COVID actually. So because everything was shut down, I ended up running an online league. We had a bunch of friends and people kind of all over North America that were like, hey, I've got a target at home. So I ended up just creating a simple spreadsheet and just kind of had like a fun little thing. And yeah, Danny Ritz made a big trophy, and yeah, like it's been a lot of fun. But since everything's kind of been back open, we haven't been doing it. But yeah, love those home targets. Make a big difference.
Oh, very much. I mean, it was the sketchiest target. It was like a park bench with two pallets. So I got a pallet and took the slats off one pallet and filled in the blanks on the other pallet with it, and kind of just propped it up with an old tire.
I love it.
And honestly,
I love it.
The angle that it was at, the axes, if they slightly over rotated, they would bounce and go up. And there were two occasions where it went. So we used to live in a terraced house, so it was just houses side by side, gardens side by side. There were two occasions.
Yeah.
Bounced over, and I had to go to my next door neighbour's house and ask him, kind of like, can I get my ball back out of the back garden? You know, like.
Yeah.
Ask for my axe back out of their garden.
Can you go into the backyard and get my axe for me? I love that.
Luckily, our neighbors
yeah.
at the time were pretty cool, so they
yeah.
were okay about it.
Yeah, see, I have mine in my garage, and especially during like the summer, open up the garage door, throw in. A lot of my neighbors just calls me the X-Man now because they'll walk by their dog and, hey, X-Man, how's it going? And yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's awesome.
But, yeah. Amy's playing Kita.
Amy's playing.
Sorry, Kita right now. I knew. Yeah, they're tied up.
Nice.
Sorry.
Every time anybody mentions keto, I'm talking to anybody about keto. I describe her as the embodiment of Canadian kindness.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. No, just kidding. Yeah, no, she's great.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
When we were at the range last year, and Kat was fed up because she'd forgotten her flip flops, and Keita made her wear her sliders. She's like, no, you are putting them on your feet, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we do. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys again. It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait. Hopefully IATC. Hopefully.
If we can go this year, I hope. Yeah. See, we're at the point, like, because I've done it. I qualified every year that I played.
Yeah.
But I went once. I went in 2020. I ended up 33rd overall.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad at all. But Amy's never gone. Amy, I don't know if you watched the Axe Girl episode. She kind of talked about it a little bit, where she's like, watching Mark throw just put such a huge fire in her gut to want to be there, right? So it's like the fact that our venue is so competitive, like if you're not throwing like a 72, 73 average, you're not going. And so Amy missed out by like one person last year, and she had a couple of drops. And so we're at the point where it's like, do we go again if one of us doesn't qualify and spend that money, or do we just wait for both of us to qualify and then go together, kind of thing? It's not a cheap trip, even though it is in Canada. It's I don't know if IATA is watching, but
It's from us, which says a lot about the size of Canada.
In some ways, but yeah, it's getting around Toronto, right? Like I think we spent, in hindsight, we should have rented a car, but I think we spent about $3,000 just getting around Toronto in like 4 days. Because Ubers and taxis, like our venue was over an hour and a half away from where we booked. of like from where you're staying. So it's like an hour and a half Uber ride is not cheap. But so yeah, like I think
we have family in Mimico, which is just kind of just down the lake from downtown. So we get fairly cheap accommodation while we're in Toronto, and then
absolutely.
I mean, I've got the stones to drive now. When we were last year when we were out there, I didn't have the balls to drive on the wrong side.
Oh, it's it's scary, right?
It does make a lot more sense than driving on our side of the road. So I suppose technically it's not the wrong side of the road, but yeah.
Well,
since we went
yeah.
out to oh no, I must have driven last year. Yeah, I did drive last year. What am I talking about? I did drive in Toronto last year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was when we went out to Boston that I didn't drive. But I've got we're going out to Boston at the end of March for the Tournament of Fools at Revax.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to being able to just drive around myself while we're there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think if we end up going, we're gonna rent the car and just drive. It's just honestly so much easier.
So
and hope that we end up.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, and hope that we end up throwing in the same venue, right? Like, because that's the other issue. That I really wish they would just do it in like have one venue do both days in like in a big soccer center or something, and just makes planning and everything so much easier, in my opinion.
It does, yeah. I mean, the World Axelon League Championships look awful with just a load of targets set up in a big conference hall, but it's all contained.
Absolutely.
It's all in one gigantic room, and everything's
absolutely. Well, you book your accommodations close to the venue. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, it just makes it so much easier for the out of town thrower.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you've got to book a spot before they even tell you where you're throwing. So it's like you're booking your hotel, and then you could be like 2 hours away from where your venue is.
So I think
it's so frustrating.
6 guys coming out. There's me, Kat, Dan, Noz, Chris, and Sophie, and Darren. There's 7 of us all together that are planning on throwing, and I don't think we're going to get 7 spots. Luckily,
no. Well, the nice thing with you, right, and it doesn't take away from your spot from the venue, right, which is nice.
Yeah.
No.
So you get technically an extra spot for the regional winner.
Correct.
Yeah. So luckily, I mean, I really want Kat to make it this year because I know there's a lot of stiff competition and it's going to come down. I think it's going to come down to Big Axe because there are at least 3 of the 7 people that are planning on throwing. They're all capable of throwing a 75 average.
Yeah.
So it's either going to come
absolutely
down to if somebody has the stones to go for clutch, or it's going to come down to Big Axe.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think I missed 2 bowls. I hit 2 threes of that whole 75 throws or whatever it was, and I was nervous that I was not going to qualify. Like, our venue is so top quality that it's, and in a lot of ways it pushes you because you got to be good to be able to play against these guys. But in other ways, it's so frustrating because it's like you miss one throw, you're done, right? Like there's no room for mistakes whatsoever.
I have a feeling that we might get maybe 3 spots this year to our 1 last year. I also wouldn't put it past them to kind of go, those guys on the other side of the Atlantic, let's give them a representation spot each and nothing else. We're
absolutely.
On the wrong side of the Atlantic. It's kind of forgotten corner.
Yeah.
So there is still a very
and then
that we might get 1 spot and nothing else.
Yeah. So I heard they're changing league fees and stuff, right? They're charging the venue. They're going to be charging a little more or whatever per thrower per night.
$8 USD.
So
per thrower per league.
Yeah. So my thought is that, like, are they trying to push more like rec leagues for the venues and like not sanctioned?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the plan is, but I think, to be honest, a lot of that money is going to be going to help with prize pots and making. So tomorrow the Axe Scores 2.0 comes out tomorrow.
Awesome.
So there's a lot of that
Yeah.
There
No,
is-
that's
there is a
awesome.
lot- they did-
Yeah.
They have given us like the venue owners a breakdown of where that money, that player management money's going, and it seems like it's for the better. It doesn't seem. Initially, it smelled very wall.
We're talking to Carl. Sorry, I have to jump off here quick. Now it's my time. It's my turn to kick Keita's ass. So, okay, sounds good. See you, man.
Hey. How's it going? Yep. Yes, hopefully starting soon again. It's been too long.
So we've toyed with the idea of Valhalla North After Dark podcast. Basically, we 9 times out of 10, once we're closed, about 5 or 6 of us stand outside the venue and chat shit for about 3 hours. So we figured, why not put a microphone in the middle of all of that and get some content out of it. So
absolutely, do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So right, I asked Mark, and I'm assuming Mark told me both of your origin stories and how you first came to be an axe thrower. So I already know how you're an axe thrower. What are you throwing?
What am I throwing? Warriors Wow with a TK handle and an Aegor big axe. And I also have a Premier hatchet from Warriors. I just don't remember the name of it. I don't throw it often.
The assassin or the sleeper, one of the two.
I think it's assassin. I think.
The sleeper's more of a curve forward, and the assassin drops off quite sharp.
That's mine.
I used to throw an assassin, and I was just like, no, I don't need a premier axe. And then I toyed with the idea of throwing 2 axes. And when we came out to the range, I was throwing the combination of my plum and jack of clubs. And Goose took me aside and went, "Why? Just get good with one." And I was just like, "All right, okay." So I threw my plum for a little while, and then I found the one, which is my.
Oh, good.
It's a half hatchet that Goose made. So it's 3 1/8, 3 inches 1/8 of an inch. So I have got
perfect.
Barely any wiggle room. One screw and if I hit one screw, it's done.
But you don't hit a screw.
I'm only throwing one axe now, and I'm throwing a 3-inch blade for Premier clutches, and it's working. So.
Oh, good.
Small miss, small.
Good. Yep. That's our motto is here. Yep.
That's great. But yeah, it's how's the league going?
Well, I think it's going good. I lost my first game and had a drop on my last round. So that was, so just one throwaway. Could have gone big axe, but Mark is up around right now, going into round 2. So, yeah, I think everything's been going good so far.
I'm being told to move the microphone closer to my mouth because apparently people are struggling to hear me, but not struggling to hear you, which is not the end of the world if you ask me.
And how's your league going?
I'm doing okay. I'm not throwing tonight. It's because the mic on the headset isn't good. Is this better? Well, there's about a minute's delay on the actual stream, so I'll let you know in a minute if it's good or not. Yeah, I'm not throwing tonight. We've got our Never Thrown in 81 league happening tonight, and
I love it.
I'm in tomorrow and Tuesday. It's tomorrow and Tuesday. I'm doing okay. I think I'm first in standard and second in Premier. So.
Good for you. Good job. Yep. We just started our Premier. Sorry?
No, go on. After you.
Oh, we just started Premier League on Wednesday last week, so I think I'm first for that for now. Because I'm not 8th for the title. I'll first at the end of league for the last 3, I think.
Right.
I'm hoping to keep it. We'll keep. Yeah.
You can do it.
Thank you.
We've got some monster throwers in our Premier League at the minute. So Dan, who's I don't know, you can't see the stream, can you? So doesn't matter. Dan's he's currently scoring, and he's doing 100% clutch in this Premier League. And I think we've just finished week 3 and he's already hit 17. So yeah, I know. Crazy.
Oh.
Absolutely.
It is crazy.
He's an insane thrower. This is one of the things that I was saying to Mark while you were playing. The games, the round one scores are going to be, it's going to come down to big axe, purely because everybody here is capable of throwing a 75 average, or everybody that's competing is capable of throwing a 75.
Agreed.
It's luckily for me, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. It's just your seeding, that's all. Which you're going to do fine.
See, the way I'm looking at it is, do I tank my seeding and just go in really low ranked and then just be like alright, James, let's do this, you know? Just go straight in, play the top end guys straight away and see how just really test myself and see how I play. We'll see.
Ooh, that's chancy though.
It could be another 0-2. Just like that.
Or not. Nah, you'll go far. You got this. There and you know we're cheering you on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a quick time check. Keita, how you doing? Hi. This right here, this is Keita French. She is. All right. Okay. So this is Keita. She is the embodiment of Canadian kindness.
All right.
Absolutely one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm really struggling to see how long we've got left. I have no idea. I don't want it to just kind of go off. You only get so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You only get 30 minutes.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll jump up and tell me that you've only got 5 minutes left or whatever. So.
We'll just keep chatting. We started another meeting too. I wanted.
Yeah. We,
Yeah.
Like here. Yeah, we've got a. Oh, sorry, I'm getting messages out the arse here. Right. Yeah, we've got a bit of a time limit on what we're allowed. So this is I'm running the live stream with Jamie, one of our so he's kind of it's his baby as well, and he's kind of said like, right, we'll get 30 minutes in, and that's the perfect amount of time to talk to people without blabbing.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm back.
How did it go?
Honestly, so I'm counting. I've been thinking things that are the ones all the time. I had a on my second act. Yeah. But I still took it. It would have made me one and then the fourth was shit. So.
Yeah, Jamie's got a bit of a reputation for blaming everything but his poor throwing.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'll admit that's amazing.
The floors are wet, or the wood's too hard, or there's a dog looking at him. Like, it's like anything but it was just a throw.
Absolutely. I respect that.
He's a good lad.
Jamie.
Where is? Sorry, I've just got a comment come through on the chat. Where is Deadly Red playing at? Oh shit, maybe that was an old comment. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on the YouTube chat at the same time. Deadly Red. Alright, okay. Deadly Red's up now. So yeah, we've got. Right, so Robert, I will pass on the message. Karen. Robert Dunn says, good luck. Cheers. She said cheers, the pressure's on now. I love how much interaction we get on these live streams, it's great. We get so many people that watch their friends throw.
You've been doing so well. Honestly, like when I'm in the garage making exercises and stuff like that, like the first thing I do is open the computer on the live stream. I don't care where I'm from.
Nice.
I love watching them. Yeah, it's just so good. We do like some of the bigger tournaments and stuff, and I'd love to just get to the point where we just do like say like our Premier League, where they just live stream every week. But
yeah,
it's getting more and more popular.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we've jumped up to 60 plus subscribers now from in a month. So I'm well happy with that.
Yeah. I wasn't too sure about the whole YouTube thing, but yeah, no, you guys are. It's cool. You're doing well.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody does Facebook Live, and
Yeah.
I want to go against the grain. To be honest, I don't like being the same as everybody else. So
Well, no, but this is perfect, right? Because then you've got a whole library of like all your saved live streams and.
it's not just right. It's done. That's it. It's out in the ether now. This is here. You know, we can look back.
Absolutely.
When I'm sitting in my rocking chair as an old man, kind of look back and kind of go, yeah, there's hundreds of hours of something that I created just there.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, right? Like, that's what I was telling our venue owners here. Like, you didn't just create an axe-throwing venue. You created a family. Like, you know, like people are friends with each other. They're hanging out, you know, like all that kind of thing. Like, it's so much more than just axe-throwing.
I wish I could pan the camera around to show you like the whole venue. Like, there's little pockets of people that 6 weeks ago didn't know each other that now sort of like, you know, like sitting talking to each other and sharing ideas.
Absolutely.
Budding romances, and you know, we've got people that are in a very serious relationship, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. All because one day you decided to start a business. Like, that's sick. Yeah. I know. We'll get new throwers here and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, how long you been axe-throwing?" I'm like, "It doesn't matter."
No.
Like, what do you mean? I said, if you're here to throw axes, you're here for the wrong reason. Right? It's the people. Axe-throwing is secondary.
That's kind of how I feel to a lot of our. So, I mean, to me, every customer that walks through the door is a potential lead member, and
Absolutely.
I try to impart, and I try to get onto the staff that they need to try and impart their love for it and their passion and the whole community side of it to the customers, because that's what some people just need. That extra
Absolutely.
that little something in their life.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know we got people that I work with, like, I keep trying to get them out, and they're like, "I don't throw axes." Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, it beats sitting at home doing nothing, and, you know, come meet some people. Like, the people are amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, so we have just shy of 7 minutes left on the call, so that's plenty of time to do a little bit of waffling.
Absolutely. Hey, so I got a question for you.
Yeah, go for it.
So this kind of came up a couple of days ago. So we have a thrower that's been throwing for a while, and she's getting a little down because, well, again, newer thrower. It's easy to get down when you're getting your butt kicked. But right, so long story short, part of that was I'm like, you need a nickname, you need a throw name. And then so she goes, well, I thought I had to get one. Like, I thought it was given to us. I'm like, hey, our venue's never done that. Do your venue, like, do you have to earn your nickname?
So I normally ask people when they sign up for a league, you know, do you have an established nickname? You know, something that people call you or people refer to you as or whatever. Because a lot of people do.
Absolutely.
9 times out of 10. So perfect example is there's a guy in here whose his throne name is Leafer now. And that became so right. So I asked him the question. And he said, "Well, can I just have like Leafer now?" I was just like, "Yes, you can." And but a lot of the time they do come up organically. I mean, Dan's is one that I love telling the story on. So Dan was originally Damn Dan, because every time he was just coming in and throwing fire, and we were always like, "Damn Dan," like, and it became Damn Dan out of that.
Love it. Okay.
He came in one day and he went, "Because I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan, can I have like Fat Gimli as me throwing name?" I was just like, "Yes, if that's what you want, yeah, let's go for it." And then
Absolutely.
That changed very quickly from Fat Gimli to Big Gimli, and then I started calling, and then people started calling him a gimp, and that became Gimply. And I said to him one day, I was just like, it just needs to be something. Why are we bothering with fanciness? Let's just call you simply Gimply. And he was just like, what, like Simpli, and then Gimply. I was just like, well, that wasn't what I meant, but simply Gimply is the best name I've ever heard in my entire life. So
Yep.
he is now in the process of getting a T-shirt created for IATC with the words "Simply Gimply" written on the back of it, and I can't
love it.
wait for the commentary team to have to talk about his nicknames.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Wow. So this door, she's a short little redhead, so I called her Spitfire,
Nice.
and she's like, "But if you're giving me a nickname, you have to give my husband a nickname, and his name is Nick." And he looks over and he goes, "I already have a nickname." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "No, I have a nickname." And I was like, "Oh, okay. So his name is now nickname."
Fantastic.
So yeah, I love it. But yeah, I.
Whose nickname was nickname pending.
Love it.
He stuck with that.
I love it.
Whatever happened to him? He did 3 leagues and then he said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to skip this next league because I've got work commitments." And then we've just never heard from him since.
Oh no.
Which was a shame because he was
Yeah.
really into it as well.
Yeah.
Another one.
See, and I've heard of other venues where it's like you don't pick your own. Other people have to pick your nickname. And it's like I kind of respect that too in some ways, right? It just really makes you feel part of the group.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I always try to let them come up naturally. I'm quite happy to sort of say like Susan P for now, like until something comes up organically. But then you get gems coming in absolutely perfectly who already have an established TikTok account, an Instagram account, and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
Guys, it's just about to step on the lane now. His nickname is I need to pronounce this properly. Thorskin. As in, he dresses up as Thor.
Yes, I love it.
So when,
I do follow him on TikTok, and he does awesome stuff. So yeah, I love it.
So yeah, when you sort of get a bit of a lull in the audio during league night, and somebody just goes Thorskin up next across the warehouse, it's great.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
that was nickname.
All right, okay. Nice.
Sorry.
We have 2 minutes left, so I'm going to.
Okay.
This is absolute. I've got a lot of people commenting on the live stream that this must be killing the CPU of my laptop. So looks like I'm buying a new laptop. So
Awesome.
Thank you very much, dude. And please.
No worries.
Is Amy almost finished? Yes, she's back. Perfect timing.
We're just jumping off here.
Perfect timing. We have 1 minute left, so thank you very much for having a chat with us. And
No worries. Thank you.
it's been great.
Anytime. Sorry about the noise and everything and the craziness, but yeah.
There's next to 100%.
Awesome.
I can't hear anything but you guys in the headphones. So,
Awesome.
but yes, thank you very much. We'll have a chat in our little group chat, and
Sounds great.
love you both.
Love you, dude. Congrats on regionals, by the way.
Very much. It's all good.
Yeah.
Catch you later,
You
guys.
kinda-
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Right, we are coming back, coming in hot. Let's go back to man, and let's get the. Oh no. Jamie. Jamie, where are you? Right, I'll figure this out. Right, we're back to. I'm not even back. Are we back on there? Right, let me just give me a tactical bit of that bad boy. Right, we are back to full audio. Son's headsets. We are back to killing it as we kill it. I'm going to start commenting on some league scores now. I'm glad nobody threw an 81 while I was away, so that was always good. We're going to get rid of that bad boy. What's that one? I don't know what that one is. That's screen capture. Zoom audio. Hide that. Nope. Yep, hide that. Zoom call 2. Hide that. Way. Right. Here we go. You ready? We're back. Look at that. Jamie, I don't even need you. Simple as that. Right. I don't know what we're on, how we're getting on here. Who's throwing what, Darren?
Well, at the minute, Sarge has.
Come take a seat.
I might as well. Not like I'm doing anything else tonight.
Exactly.
As I'm taking a break from the scorer's position. To
Absolutely.
come in. So yeah, Sarge fluffed up his second 81 on his second throw by hitting a 3.
What a letdown, huh?
So the pimple,
What a letdown.
as Jamie puts it, the pimple of pressure was popped, and he hasn't been able to capitalise on that.
Yeah, so apparently, according to all of these comments on here, my CPU cannot handle being on Zoom and running OBS at the same time.
No, to be fair, I kind of tuned in because I've been down with family in Catterick, which I was late
Right,
up tonight.
fair.
So I did tune in, so I did see Steve's 81, and then when you got on that Zoom call, that was it. Video kind of dropped out, audio went terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we live and learn from that one. I'm gonna have to buy a better laptop.
Steve takes it
2-1.
still, 2-1.
2-1.
I think at the minute he's still on the adrenaline.
Oh,
high.
it doesn't matter what happens now, does it?
No,
So
he's done it. Oh, what he's got to do now is transfer.
did you stay down?
No.
All right.
He totally forgot he was going for a clutch. Go
Nice.
Yeah, going up. Straight goal.
Terrible clutch shot.
That's the worst clutch I've ever seen.
Delboy's still throwing lefty with his crippled wing.
Yeah, he's still doing well considering he's throwing lefty.
Yeah. Oh, nice clutch there from Piggy.
70 games to play tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a long night. But then when you've got people missing multiple
Yeah.
Sundays.
Well, there's people missing next Sunday for the Marathon League down in at the Axe Shack.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
will be live streaming from the Axe Shack next week. There's going to be no VN stream next week. There will be a VN stream, but it won't be from VN. It'll be from the Axe Shack. 12-hour Marathon League.
I'll have to tune in because I can't make it down to the Axe Shack, so I want to. I've absolutely got, what have I called it, FOMO.
Fair.
Fear of missing out on that
Yeah.
throwing. So it's FOMO. Yeah. I think this is the first one that I'm actually going to miss.
Right, first marathon.
Yeah. Every marathon that there's been here while I've been throwing, I've done.
Yeah.
Every league there's been here while I've been throwing, I've done. The Skeeters Marathon came up, I went to that. Regionals went to that. And I can't make this one.
Shit.
But it's eyes on the prize now.
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
Canada Fund is where it's
Yeah.
at.
I have
nice clutch from
I have a very strong feeling that fortune is going to favour the brave come round one.
Yeah.
I've been watching people throw their round one scores, and I think clutches are going to be the deciding factor on who's got the stones to go up.
Oof.
And to be perfectly honest, because the people that I know are throwing round one are all capable of throwing a 75 average.
Yeah.
So that the decider is going to be that. And I had a bit of a chat with S Club about it the other day, and he's still on the fence as to whether he's going to attempt any. I think he's got a strategy in mind that if he has a certain amount of balls, then he'll debate going up. But
I've got to be honest, my current hit rate on Premier clutches, it's just not worth it for me. I'm going to have to stay down.
No,
if it was standard, I'd maybe I think if it was standard, it would be a bit more of a need.
Yeah.
However, we need to see how many spots we're going to get yet.
Absolutely, yeah, we'll find that out once this league year is finished.
Yeah. Hopefully, we get a few spots and can capitalise on it. And
to be honest,
going can get a shot.
I'm fairly confident in saying we're not going to get enough spots for the amount of people that are going to Canada.
No. Well, we're not going to get 6. No. Although to be fair, we'd only need 5 because I don't think Sophie would attempt.
I don't think Sophie's interested in throwing in Canada.
For round 1 either.
Well, no, she hasn't finished top 8 and done 3 leagues, so no, she hasn't.
The rest of us have. So the rest of us can qualify for round 1.
Yeah. So that we need 5 spots.
Yeah.
That's kind of ideal world, but I'm not hopeful.
There's going to be a 5-way playoff.
Well, yeah.
Really, between those of us who are going and qualified.
I was half debating. So I've just said this to Mark on. I don't know, it might have been Amy on the stream there. I've got a bit of a choice to make now. Do I absolutely tank my average because I'm guaranteed a spot and come in really low ranked and just knocking the top players out straight away? You know, I know I can beat Dave Cyclone. I know I can beat Randa, and I know I can beat fucking. They all throw. I can beat fucking Nick Kay. I know that these guys are elite level throwers,
I mean, everybody's beatable.
Looking at their stats,
Yeah.
and looking at the stats that I threw in regionals, there's no reason I couldn't, if you know what I mean. I'm not by no means am I blowing my own trumpet here, but everybody gets threes. Everybody misses clutches.
Yeah.
We because we're on the other side of the world and we only really see a snippet of what's going on.
Yeah.
I think we kind of put a few people up on a pedestal as
Well, yeah,
these
and
god-level throwers,
I
you
think
know?
that's it as well, because we don't get to throw against these players, and certainly the level in here is this is the standard.
Yeah.
And we're throwing against each other. We can get very used to how we throw, and
so we've just had Marksman on the stream,
Yeah.
and I have thrown against Mark, and Mark is a ridiculous player. He won that tournament that I went out to the range
Yeah.
to do, and I took him 7 rounds, and it was only the fact that my clutch didn't stay in the wall that stopped me from beating him.
Yeah.
Like, so I know it's doable, and I know these guys. I mean, they're all super nice about it, and everyone's. I think the big difference between here and North America is the sportsmanship is just so it's on another level over there. It really is.
I'd like to think most of us, certainly that I've experienced here and throughout the UK, we're all very sporting. We're all very supportive of each other, and you know. I mean, I don't know if I can say anything nice about that. To be honest, that was absolutely terrible there.
No, that was
Necromancer.
Dave, what was that?
Yeah. Although all I'm thinking of is that scene in Dodgeball. You know, that's a brave strategy, Carlton.
Yeah.
Let's see if it pays off. Cheers, man.
Actually, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't. I'm so preoccupied with everything else. I never.
No. It is what it is.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, Marksman and Battleaxe. Amy and Mark. 2 of my favourite people on this planet.
Yeah, he does seem to have gone through the VN list as well, because he's added myself and a couple of the others on Facebook.
Mark?
Yeah, Mark. I think he's seen some of the posts as well on Instagram and started following us. So no, it's cool to get a bit of international engagement.
Absolutely. I love Mark and Amy so much.
Builds the VN brand, and it's nice to get to know some of the names and put some faces to them ahead of IATC.
Well, I think we're going to give depending on if we can use Jamie's laptop rather than mine on Tuesday, we might do another call. I might do another call with somebody out in the ether somewhere on Tuesday.
Nice.
But we'll see. I'm gonna maybe reach out to some American throwers and see if anybody fancies a chat.
I'm sure there will be. It seems to have.
So I seem to be just ploughing my way through True North venue at the minute.
Hey, if that works, and they're willing to chat, then let's get them on.
Absolutely.
I've even had the family today on the live stream and tuning in. And as
the junior?
The junior, I've gotten to watch the last Premier League as well.
All right, okay.
So Tuesday's Premier, and then
Tuesday's junior was a little bit of today's junior was a bit of a worrier.
We didn't watch much of it. I was like, this is the junior. We'll go back to Tuesday's Premier.
I threatened to hit one child with the other child more than once. So
I mean,
corporal punishment. See you in Strasbourg, you know.
I mean, to be fair, the chemical warfare that goes on these lanes sometimes is certainly a breach of the Geneva Convention. Especially if someone has had a few beers or a curry the night before. It's,
absolutely.
Just as long as you haven't got Jamie in the garage as well, that could be a problem.
I tell you who's a miss tonight is Rich and Tana, because normally I can be like, right, I really need a week, and I just leave you two to chat shit with each other, and they just sit and argue. It's great. Just to sit and have a little domestic between themselves.
Yeah, but you know which way that goes every single time.
Oh, absolutely. As Tana quite often says, don't mess with a Filipino woman. Like,
yeah, and not just that, but a pregnant one at that.
Absolutely.
Like, that just adds a level of danger. Oh yeah, this is where Rich grows his testicles back.
Just going to block that direct audio from that side.
I'm sure he probably wouldn't disagree.
No.
Although, to be fair, it's been quite funny with him.
I had some of them garlic cheese bites from McDonald's earlier, and it's all I can taste.
Yeah. They're very, very strong.
To start with, yeah. Now, not so much. Did you grab me a drink? Please. please. Fucking anything. Non-alcoholic and not lemonade.
I mean, I am quite enjoying the Statler and Waldorf routine between Jamie and Tricky Dicky
Oh, I
at the
know.
minute. It's nice to see that developing. I mean, he has Jamie's life.
He
At
does.
times, it's brilliant.
He does. It's great.
That bread pizza debate.
Oh, I
is,
know,
that's
fantastic.
going, that's good. I hope that goes viral. That
Into the annals of time.
yeah, certainly going down in Valhalla North history. Never mind what's going on the lane.
Absolutely.
It's all about the commentary.
That was the same night that James threw his 81 and the place erupted. And
Yeah.
you should have heard the place erupt earlier on for Steve.
I saw that on the line.
Oh,
I
did
was
you?
watching that.
Nice.
To be honest, it was one of those that I fully didn't expect to come in and him not have been coined, but certainly would have been one I would have coined myself as
Absolutely.
well if the chance had been there. And he happens to throw it on the night I'm not here for it. So
Maybe you're a bad omen. Who knows?
maybe that's it. Although to be fair, I was scoring for James's first one. So
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Right, I've lost my mouse. Where's my mouse at?
It seems to be the bigger, hairier
There it is.
dudes seem to be a good omen for people.
Right.
Throwing 81s because Dan scored for quite a few people. Dan scored for my 81. I scored for James's, so we must be a good omen.
That's fantastic.
Although I did get a question earlier while watching the live stream with the family, they were like, "Is it just like one of the rules that you have to have a beard to throw axes?" And I did say, that there aren't many of the men or women actually who haven't got beards in here.
No,
so
this is true. This is true.
it increases your axe throwing prowess.
Absolutely.
Measurement on the right for Hullraiser.
Let's take a look.
And from a
That
distance,
looks like a 3.
It depends on how the angle's landed. If he's flat,
I'm gonna go in and say it's a 3.
well,
So as a standard, we do top left, bottom right. Steve, what was it? It was
It's a
good.
5.
Thumb goes up.
So it looks like the angle of the blade has saved him there. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Are they gonna?
So the cat's doing 100%. So
I'm liking this. We've got the cat, meat fish. A lot of them are going for a lot of clutches, and even some of the newer throwers seem to be going 100% clutch or very close to. And it's great.
where's Dan out with my drink? Oh, he's put it in my koozie and everything. What a fucking legend you are.
And that's why Dan's the manager.
Dan's the man. Toucher.
The man toucher.
He's the man toucher. Yeah.
Why do you think I'm going to share a car in a hotel with him in Toronto?
That's very true.
Me, him, and Nos.
It's going to be a logistical nightmare, this, I can't wait to watch it unfold. You three might be at 3 different venues on the Saturday.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's one of those what we can do is we just have to handle it at the time.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it's a case of you drop 2 people off at a train station or something and use public transport.
Well, I mean, no. Train stations aren't a thing in Toronto.
Oh, no. Right.
So if we all insure on the car, if someone's picking it,
Yeah.
they get the car.
Drive, drop off, and yeah.
Yeah,
No, that makes sense.
I'm more than happy to take somebody around. Hopefully at least 2 of us will be together. If need be, I don't mind driving up to get one of you.
I mean, as it is as well, we're going to have S Club and Sophie there, and they're having a car as well because they're staying central. So there's going to be transport options. It might be we might have to make a bit of a plan, but I'm sure between us we can, between
Absolutely.
3 cars,
Yeah, of
I'm sure we
course.
can get. But yeah, I mean, as much as I would have liked the male extender that is the pickup truck.
Yeah.
I think the
downtown for downtown.
Yeah, I think the Camry makes a lot of sense. It's certainly enough space for 3 hefty chaps in the rear.
And also the
portly gents.
The other thing that you've got to remember is with a pickup truck, it's not guaranteed to have a cover on the back.
No, so you just leave your shit.
So you've got either that or you've got to put all your fucking luggage or not everything on the back seat with you. So
nah, I think the Camry is a sensible choice for us. I mean, it's going to be fun because I know. Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, to be honest, it was about when I've looked, it's about what I would budget for the car anyway. So we're about the right price. And I know. Well, I'm fully paid on flights and hotels, and I've got some money aside, and I'm smashing the overtime at the minute. So, like I say, as soon as you want to book anything, let me know, and we'll sort funds out and stuff. Because obviously the sooner we book, we'll probably get a better price as well. I know S Club and Sophie are paid off, I think, on theirs. So I didn't realise until we were coming back from regionals, or on the way down, talking with S Club in the car. They're on the same flight as us as well. So we're going to have a...
That's going to be a bloody flight, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, I think what we need to do is the 5 of us get on and just book out like an entire row between us. And then we'll just have like the VN section somewhere. Either that or we just be complete asshats and just book out like a couple of, like, just dot ourselves about and then shout up and down the plane at each other for the entire flight. Thanks! And just have everyone else on the flight looking at us like they're going to do in Toronto when you two do that. Like
in the final.
Yeah, in the final when you're facing each other. I can't word that is though. You know, looking for wood and surrounded by the stuff in it.
I don't believe in superstitious. I'm not superstitious. I am a little stitious.
I mean, isn't that just the standard in here?
I am. I'll wear that Stockholm State Austria shirt to death.
You're going to stink by Sunday.
The lucky pants won't get changed either. Yeah. They'll be swimming.
No, I think, yeah. There's no reason that I was just saying to Darren earlier on, like because we only get such a small snapshot of some of the guys in America, like North America, Canada, and like all that kind of shit. And we've seen that they're all kind of thrown top level and all this kind of stuff, but because we're in this every day, it's like when you don't see your nephew for a year and you fucking all of a sudden you're looking up at him, like, you know. We put some of these guys up on a pedestal, like we like, oh my god, like oh fuck, I've got to throw against Nick Colomaggia, like. Yeah, fine. I've played against Nick. I've seen Nick throw threes. I've seen Nick miss clutches. Like, just as an example. Sorry, Nick, if you are listening, which is a very rare thing, but this is just an example. These guys do miss clutches. These guys do throw threes. Like, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Before he won the whole thing.
Yeah. It, honestly, like, we put these guys up on a pedestal because we only see a snapshot of their lives, and we only see the top end of what they're doing. But look at some of the stats that we're pulling here.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, to be fair, I think the best stats are just that final between you and Noz. That was absolutely insane, and I think that shows as well how mental the game is. Because, like you say, what you had to do to dig in.
Yeah.
You know you can throw Prem 27 after Prem 27 after Prem 27 because you've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
But
you just
to get to that situation where you're 3-0 down and you go, right, my only option here is to do that 3 times over to pull myself back.
Yeah.
It's having that ability, and I think that's where certainly your experience in leagues and competition shines through against some of the rest of us. Because you've got that mental fortitude to kind of dig in and do that, whereas we're finding our way to that point.
Absolutely. But I mean, look at what happened to me last year in Toronto.
Yeah.
Like, I made it to round 1, to round 2 last year. I absolutely shit the bed.
Yeah.
Like, I got in my own head about it, and I let a daft thing with footfalls to my opponent affect my game. And then B bracket, it was mine. We were on last throw, 5th round. All I had to do was throw a bullseye, and I missed the fucking target completely. Like, I missed the rings completely. I threw it hard, like in between the clutches, because I just started throwing because I just got that fucking Canadian maple leaf axe off Goose, and I was just like, well, there's ain't no way I ain't throwing this. I didn't know how to fucking throw it. I didn't put any practice in, but then I'd got to that point where I thought, Mark, I don't know how to throw this axe, and I'd lost before I'd even thrown it. But again, that's which is what I said to S Club about the whole foot fault thing down at Skeeters. The accept it. Get and then fucking get over it. It is what it is. You can't let that shit get to you.
Oh no, I mean we've got to look at it this way. Even if we put all of that into, we add all that up, we still walked away with the top 5 spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
That list came out for us to send those forms in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Valhalla North, and it's like when we've taken 7 people and we've managed that, it says everything about it.
Absolutely. That might be a biro scratcher. I'm going to take a look at that, a little bit of a closer look at that. That might be a biro scratcher. No? Just out, Zoe.
Nozzed it.
Keeping consistent, with your throw, obviously, your mental attitude,
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what this means.
I think it's a bit of a strange one in here as well, because obviously we all know each other.
Oh, he's not sent it to me.
A lot of us have got to know each other quite well, and we are quite relaxed throwing against each other. So that changes, and then when you do go and you play, you throw in regionals, it changes the way you're throwing. I mean, for me, I find I try and focus in a little bit more, and I kind of ignore the person next to me.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
then, like when I was playing Notch, I'm chatting away to him, and it's like I'm just thinking it's a game down here.
Yeah.
Whereas, as bad as it is, we've got to get out of that for those environments. It's a little bit for me personally. I find that maybe lose my focus a little bit.
My first game when I was out in Toronto last year at IATC, I was very much in the right. Just doesn't matter what he's doing, just fucking focus, just fucking focus. And that's not how I play.
Yeah.
And forcing myself to throw like that really threw me off.
Yeah.
So, and then the second game I played against.
That's got to be him.
I think his throwing name's Daddy. Papa Blake, maybe. Well, yeah, Blake Rogers he's called. I can't remember his throwing name, but hell of a guy, proper lovely guy. And he wasn't the chattiest person I've ever played against, but we had such a laugh while we were playing, and it was the best out of the two games because I was more relaxed, because I was somewhere closer to how I throw normally. Yeah. Like, I throw my best against you because we're fucking around, and there's not too much pressure on. 74?
I don't know.
All right.
I kind of did my first game and then forgot how to throw.
Oh, okay. Not 74 then.
I don't know. I don't think that skills is updated.
It won't be. I have to reprocess it. And I can't do that because I'm in the middle of the stream. So I can. I have a phone. I'll do it now.
Axe scores beat axe scores.
There's a new axe store, and a new axe score's coming out tomorrow. The update's due for release tomorrow. Whether it 100% does tomorrow or not, I don't know. We will see. Go on, Lila!
Nice. S Club with his 144 top score.
Should be updated now. Oh, my butt hurts sitting on this chair. I could do with standing up for a little while. Ooh, excuse me, not on the mic, Cole. Excuse me, Jesus.
Yeah, we heard about that.
Yeah, he said he was going up and then just forgot. Instantly. It's not, it's Sunday. We've got clutch called on left lane. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. And it looks like she smashed it. Go check.
Looks like it might just be out.
Go check. Bella, tell her to go and check.
Wait for it.
3, 2, 1. Foot fault!
Gotta love the VN panto.
Bella, you go check. I wish I had my board cam for the left side setup. Yes, no? Bella, yes, no? No. We have a no.
79, followed by a 56.
It happens.
Speaking of a dude, he's got all the limited edition Scotch soaps in the UK.
Who was?
This dude in the...
Alright, okay.
So I think I might have...
I only use two different soaps and 2 different deodorants. I don't need anything else.
I've been working my way through them, to be fair.
Pint Harford to work.
Wood Barrel Bourbon.
I have the Wood Barrel Bourbon deodorant.
Yeah.
I've got something new for us to throw.
Alright.
meat.
Is that a meat tenderizer with an axe on the back of it?
Yes.
It's like a butcher's axe. That's
I mean,
fucking
would
phenomenal.
would that be legal with the sharp points on the back end? Would you have to flatten them out?
Right, I don't know if you can see this, but we've got a meat tenderizer axe. I mean, it's got to be some sort of butcher's axe, but
I mean, I'm quite liking the fact that someone's got a maul sat down there, like, you know,
yeah,
it's massive.
Like, that was John Cook. He bought it.
Has Thorskin got it?
He bought it as a potential big axe. He's doing the whole thing where everyone's kind of like, "Oh, I'm a vintage axe collector now," and then buy the first thing they find on eBay, and it turns up. It turns up, and it's for like cutting tanks in half. Like, I know.
Either that, or you do.
Turns up, it's like £10.5.
Yeah. or you go the other way and you get rather unlucky, like Chucky, who was about 1/8 of an inch short on both dimensions.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because it was a nice looking little axe.
Yeah.
That needs to be in the next couple of axes tournaments.
Oh my god, yes.
Maul throw it. I want to do it.
There's still so many games left to play. Will you just go and have a quick goosey at how many games that I play on each side, please?
I mean,
You've still got 6 games. Well, you're not here next week, are you, so? And axe scores being axe scores, all the people that are missing next week, it's pulled all their games forward. Instead of spreading them out, it's pulled everybody forward.
So, games missing from last week, games missing from next week, just do it all in one night, have a mini marathon.
15 on the right, 17 on the left.
Fuck me. $32 games still left to play. We've rattled through it, like. We've got through 30 odd, haven't we? So, 38. We've only done one ball change. That'll do.
It's because everyone's dropping.
NTA.
No damage to the boards.
Never thrown it in the board league. I love you all. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm
For those that watch this back.
I'm holding out to see if this might be the first NTA league where the winner can actually defend their title next time. Because so far, 2 NTA leagues and neither winner.
Oh,
can
of course, yeah.
defend it.
You and Harry both threw your 81 in the NTA league.
In the NTA league, yeah. I waited to week 7 to do it.
Fair. I think, to be honest, I think Steve's got it this time round. I think this is his league. It depends on the night, doesn't it?
Yeah.
On playoffs.
I think Steve's probably got a bit of an advantage there, but you can't. I mean, people like obviously Chucky.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can't.
Playoffs now.
You can't write them off
between different leagues, so she's got the playoffs experience to be able to handle the situation.
Yeah, this is true.
Whereas I think that way maybe Meatfist might keep a level head.
Not in playoffs.
No. He's good, don't get me wrong. He's lacking a bit of consistency, I think, for me. Certainly that's where it counts as playoffs, that consistency.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, right, for burping. Yeah.
I think...
Oops.
Yeah, certainly between them. I think
Dr. Pepper,
if he hadn't
so
broke his
fizzy.
hand, Del Boy would have been right up there as an absolute favourite.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great, I'm getting called a dirty bastard now. Chris, don't you dare. What's that in reference to? How much...
Where from? I think she's talking about that vintage big axe.
Oh, right. No, I think she's probably talking about that meat tenderizer.
Probably, yes. Yes, yeah, most likely.
Jesus. Right, I'm gonna have to go to the toilet.
How much
Can you jump in here?
I'm absolutely full.
That's not much longer.
It's alright, we'll get close and keep each other warm.
Okay.
Do you do requests?
Yes.
I haven't even left yet. Stop trying to sabotage.
As long as it's not Sweet Caroline. Just not Sweet Caroline, we don't do that, that's been overplayed now. I mean, no, you know what, I'm going to save the comments there because the comments we could make for Sophie and Esclub and Meat Tenderizer, we don't really need that on the live stream.
Absolutely. James, if you're watching, order that Meat Tenderizer immediately.
Put a handle on it and charge us Club a couple of £100 for it. You'll have it.
Absolutely. Oh, so we've got the scores from the left lane on here.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. I mean, do we need a new sticker now for Esclub? Just Axe Whore or something like that?
Yeah.
Axe Whore, done. Because surely Esclub, you've got to be catching up with the Persian Python himself. And and Mr. Mazadar.
So tell Stephen I'll what?
Do we want to know what
We can't
Tracy's
really-
going to do
we
with
can't really
Stephen
say
after
that
we've been
there.
talking about meat tenderising?
Tell Stephen I'll meet him in bed. It's going to be a late one.
Oh! Steve, you're on a promise. Tracy said she'll meet you in bed. It's going to be a late one.
Zoe, are you comfortable with scoring? Cheers.
Watch him now go throw another 81.
I hope so.
Well, I did say to him there seems to be a bit of a thing. Once people hit the one, they tend sometimes, a few of us have hit the second in the same night.
Yeah.
After getting the first, because the pressure's then off. I am actually really impressed at just how Del Boy is like solid on throwing.
100%.
And like the way he's throwing left-handed.
I was saying that if
Most people would have just canned the league off and went that.
If it was me, I'd like to think I would persevere with my left hand, but I don't think I'd throw anywhere near as well as they do.
Nah, he's still very accurate on those bullseyes, and the clutches he smashed as well.
I think the first week he did it, he smashed a Premier clutch with his left hand.
I know we did joke and say he was going to hit an 81 left-handed before he did right.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic, that wouldn't it?
And then does he then get 2 coins, one for left, one for right hand, and just mark it up L and R? Just make that the next challenge coin. Can you hit a cack-handed 81? And Steve nails the clutch for a 27. Perfect round for the first.
This chat is just descending into absolute smut. Absolute disgraceful.
But should we expect anything less from Tits? Sorry, Sophie.
No. Oh, clutch is called. 2 misses.
Mohawk's getting...
Try better next time, boys.
It's nice to see this league, Mohawk going for clutches a bit more, and he's hitting a few, and he seems to have been picking up his scoring a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's easy to forget how long he's been throwing for.
Oh, he's been throwing here longer than I have.
Yeah. He is one of the Valhalla North OGs.
He really is, yeah.
But we all take it differently. Some people still do it for the fun, don't they? Get a bit more competitive with it. And
is it just me, Darren, or is it absolutely freezing in here?
it is quite cool in here. It's dropped off outside.
I'm like
I got the warning in my car driving up that it was dropped to 3 degrees.
I'm borderline shivering. Steve's on.
Steve's got 2 perfect rounds done.
Oh, very good. So, let's
line up transition.
Yep.
See what we get. Oh, nice clutch there from Mo.
Lovely clutch from Mohawk, I think.
I think Del Boy might have just done a...
Sarge has thrown a 3.
Oh, Sarge.
He can still throw a Premier 79. Still good. Not a Premier 79.
Standard 79.
Standard 79. My mind is on Premier at all times.
If my mind was on Premier at all times, I would have given up on extra.
So 4th throw on the right hand side. Got a drop from Chewy, and Steve throws a 5.
And I saw Steve's 81.
And he will be going up, I believe, for this last throw. We're going to transition there and see what Steve throws. Might have transitioned too early, but you know.
Back in work tomorrow night.
Is he going to hit his? Let's see. Drop there from Chewy and Steve. Ooh,
79.
Just misses it. Oh, he hit it, sorry.
Yeah, just
I need to get my glasses on, I think.
Yeah, so just
Sarge with a lovely 79 there. Sarge. Steve.
Alan.
Tracy said she'll meet you in bed. It's going to be a late one.
She's still on.
Maybe. But that was the last we heard. And then Sophie straight in, just turning it smutty.
But you
you saucy mates.
Shout hello to your wiffy.
Huh?
Shout hello to your wiffy.
Hello!
Jade scoring there. Thank you.
I actually got a shock the other week. I actually turned around and Jade didn't have a headband on.
Oh wow!
It was yeah.
I've never seen that.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I think it's the only time I've ever seen it, even in the summer. She has a uniform, and I don't think it ever changes.
Yeah.
It's the black hoodie, either certainly the Valkyrie's one now. The blue jeans, the stable riding boots, and the headband. So.
Clutch called by Dead Meat and Rachel there.
I think most of us end up with a bit of a uniform because it blew Bella's green the other week when I walked in blue jeans.
Yeah, this is true.
Although it blew our brains even more because I'm actually in joggers tonight. So
people were mind blown by me when the first time they didn't see me in a hoodie. At the what marathon was it that I couldn't do? It was the New Year's Day one, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you were on a gig. Yeah.
So I came in my jeans and my nice like flannel shirt, my t-shirt, and people were like, "What are you doing? Why are you not in joggers and a hoodie with your bubble hat on?"
What the fucking fuck? Who are you?
She's still on.
You always get a good one, Soph.
You're on for it tonight.
You always get a good one, Steve.
It's the only way I know.
Keep yourself some energy.
Your wife was telling me to get my tool out earlier on.
Was she?
Yes. Dead Meat by 9 there, he's going up.
To be fair, I think the first time I saw you, not just in a joggers and hoodie, was when you were dressed up as me.
Yeah. Oh, and he's missed it.
Although I can't really deny how comfortable those Greg shorts are.
They are beautiful,
they
aren't they?
are something like.
So coming up on the left now, we've got Stoic Stocious and Lee for now. Two new.
All you got to do now is keep doing that. Well, that's it now. You can't do this thing again. You've got to come and play with the big boys.
That's it. Do the leagues.
Yeah.
Start next season.
Do it. I think I'm on 10 at the minute. Let's see, get your accent on the wall. How many have you got? 38.
I went over my 100 clutches as well. On that same pitch.
Nice.
That's the way to do it.
Bull clutch made there by Meat Feast. I cannot pronounce Meat Fists. So now I'm just going leaning into the Meat Feast. Meat Feast.
The amount of times he's been called out for a game as Meat Feast.
Lovely
might as well
bloke.
change his name.
Lovely bloke.
Oh,
a lot
he
of
is,
time
absolutely.
for Ben.
Just a shame he's a copper, really.
I thought it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Oh, we know. You know. I mean, to be fair, we said it when we had the Christmas social. So
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely bloke for a copper. Not that we have any problem with the law or following of in this establishment. So you know,
Absolutely not.
put that out there. We need Jamie as a pre-recorded caveat for everything we say.
Yeah.
These opinions do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Valhalla North. I mean, even when Carl tells him to shut up.
Yeah.
Generally because it's Carl said something. What am I on now?
I am very cold.
225
I don't know if I've mentioned it.
225.
225 clutches, 1080 ones. 1,000.
My clutches were really, really one-sided.
Mine are...
What, like that one-sided?
Yeah.
Yeah. 219 on the right, 6 on the left.
Fucking hell.
22 on the left, 325 on the right.
And then when I go Premier, 1 on the left, 46 on the right.
And Ben misses his clutch.
So 3 more to
and
get the
Karen will
Premier
be staying
50
down.
clutches.
Let's see what she throws. She throws a absolutely belting Premier ball. So Stoic Stocious took that first round. Now on to the second.
2 of our newest throwers. Just joined
5
the
and
league
a
this
3.
year.
I believe Callum at Stoic Stocious, he'd been to a different Axtron venue and he really enjoyed it. And he emailed us one day saying he just wanted to compete. So we're the only people around here who does competing. So he came down on a session and I taught him the rules and the rigs.
Who was that?
No, Callum on the left. And he signed up for the league there and then.
Yeah, I mean, it took you a bit longer to sign me up for a league.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think I started throwing here, was it, in the April, and then joined the league in April.
Yeah.
That was more because the league was already in progress. So.
Yeah.
Started throwing on Saturday, started throwing in the league on the Monday.
Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Came in like, I don't know, it was like 10 or 12 on the Saturday, and Carl coached, and then me and Harry both signed up for the leagues.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, Zoe had been down a few
really
times
good,
like watching me and with the leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe had been.
Yeah, the thing that gets me about Harry as well is the fact that the majority of his clutches are Prem.
Yeah. He's mad though, like, he's so superstitious when it comes to throw.
Yeah.
Like, it's mad. I've never met, or never seen a kid that is so superstitious.
Darren can. Oh.
No, she's got it.
She's got it.
I mean, we all have our little superstitions and everything and little routines and stuff.
Because you'd thrown really well on the Halloween one in the fucking pumpkin costume. He was going to wear that every fucking week. No, you're not.
I mean, to be fair, I've got some T-shirts which are luckier than others. I'm not.
Oh, the cat's going up. The cat is going up. Let's see what he gets.
I mean, to be fair, I know Dan has his lucky shirt.
Oh, just out.
And as much as I'm sure he'd love to wear it for IATC, I think the problem is we're going to have to be repping the VN brand, especially on the cameras. I hope Carl's getting some T-shirts ordered.
And Premier Bull by the Burn there, who's turned up in their pyjamas tonight.
we are definitely going to need branded, named T-shirts for Toronto. Got to keep things right.
I can't wait to see how many people ask me about my nickname.
Simply Gimply.
When I'm walking around with a T-shirt that says Simply Gimply.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, mine's going to ask a few questions just because people are going to want it. I'm just not going to believe my name, which is, I do quite often get asked, no, if tell me your real name.
Oh,
no,
and we've got a big axe here.
Yeah.
So we go on.
Sophie approves of Tracy's
Lee's going
anyway.
first. Let's see what Lee's going to throw. Lee's throwing a 3. Stoic has 3 to beat.
Not yet, I haven't had it taken yet. I'm going to have to get your filters on.
Turkey teeth.
The fucking builder that came to my house.
Oh! Very nice.
I'm the only one clapping for him then.
Been abroad recently.
Have some nice turkey teeth, did he?
Lovely big axe ball there by Stoic.
Oh yeah.
Well done, dude.
Oh yeah, you just need to drill through and then put a rope plug in the wall and then put a screw in. All 4 corners need done, 150 quid.
To be honest, well,
5 minutes.
Yeah. Steve's running about the builder.
Dads, they've had their TV bracket on the wall.
Yeah.
They paid Curry's £150 for them to put the TV up. And I went, are you serious? And they were like, oh yeah, but we wouldn't be able to hold the TV in position. It's like, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You put the bracket on the wall, bracket on the TV, two parts of it. Yeah. And they were like, it's like, yeah, so you spent 150
Contentious
quid
on the left.
And they forgot all the cable management and everything. So
it's going to be a measure.
What the hell?
That's 3 from John. Yeah? Are you?
Was a duck trying to stick in the wings?
Depends on the duck. Oh. And Dan has gone. I think that might be one for the Cards Against Valhalla North. We've got a packet home of blank Cards Against Humanity cards, so you can obviously add your own thing. So I think they need to become Cards Against Valhalla North, and just full of VN quotes and sayings. And
does a duck drag its dick in the weeds?
I will admit that's a new one on me as well. That's
You came out with one before, man. Woo! Nice. I went to you going up, and you went to Stevie Wonder piss on his shoes. Oh, right, back to the axe throwing.
Back to axe throwing, because this could take a turn for the worse and probably get us de-YouTubed.
Yes. Oh. Chocolate salty balls there. Another lovely bullseye.
Chocolate salty balls.
That's what you did there. Unfortunate drop there from Hullraiser.
It still hasn't quite sorted his throw out. It's still got this little bit of curtsy in it. And I think there's been quite a few of us have tried to coach him out of it, but it's not as bad as it used to be. He's getting a bit more consistent. Although, even though he's got a belt on tonight, apparently that doesn't work either. He still needs to hold his trousers up. Unless this is a development of...
Chocolate, both of them called clutch. Oh, unlucky. Here comes Dan.
Oh,
absolutely smashed.
Nice. Tied the round. Going on the right, looks like Hinch at the minute. He's taking it against anger management.
Looks like it.
Two of the only people in the venue who still throw 200.
Yes. It works for them.
Exactly, yeah. Seeing anger management coming on.
Yeah.
I think the first week it was a lot of drops.
I think Shorty's just been called. You just take all the place. Oh, I want the dominoes now.
Oh.
I might just cancel my Canada trip and use my savings on dominoes.
That's a lot of dominoes.
That is a hell of a lot of dominoes.
I mean, to be honest, I think if you're going to get pizza, though, at least to get good pizza, go and order it from Sandwich.
Oh yeah.
If you're going to get lots of pizza, it's got to be from Need a Slice.
This is true. For all your pizza needs, Need a Slice, Bishop Auckland.
We need to get them a little advert in there.
Yes, absolutely. The advert can be me eating that spicy pizza they do with the broccoli on it.
And I'll have one of their meat feast ones.
Yeah.
I think we also need some of that cheesy garlic bread with the spicy andouille and the chili honey, because that was...
Yeah.
That was like the genius creation.
Sandy is an absolute genius.
Yeah. Although we did let you lot loose in the kitchen, so I'm not sure how clever it can be.
Yeah.
Although it was only making your own pizzas, so...
Yeah, I didn't make anyone else's.
Yeah, so it saves him from any food poisoning cases or anything.
Yeah.
You poisoned yourself, it's your own fault.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, chocolate salty balls takes it.
Oh, he stopped down this time as well.
Yeah. Playing tactically.
He generally goes up at every given opportunity.
Yeah. Piggy and Shorty.
Did you know the phrase, freeze the balls off a brass monkey?
Yes.
Do you know where that comes from?
Yes.
I was informed about that the other day and I was absolutely gobsmacked.
I think it's one of Mr. Nozadal's favourite tidbits of general trivia.
Yeah, I heard it off John.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going for a clutch up there on board 8. Oh, a
little bit low.
Very good effort though from
from
another newbie, anger management. Comes with one of our regular league members, Shorty, playing there on board 5.
It's quite nice as well to see the balance in here of kind of the male-female ratio.
Absolutely.
And I mean, it's done wonders, I think, for a lot of them. Although the women's league gave them the confidence to start,
Yeah,
this
100%.
league now has absolutely pulled them along. And
100%.
as much as we've got more women throwing, we don't seem to have that many interested in doing a women's only league. Which is, I mean, it's good. Ooh, Shorty with a wild one there.
Not even the vastness of that Reaper blade could pull her back into the 3.
No. I think it's a 1 as well on the right there for anger management. It's very high. That's much better from Shorty there on the left. I think she's got some good consistency there tonight on the bulls.
Yes, and she's absolutely lethal with bullseyes.
Yeah.
Piggy's called clutch. Piggy has missed clutch, unfortunately. Ooh.
The change in throw is doing Jade well.
Just missed there. Anger management was struggling to get her axe out of the board.
Oh, Jamie, that is absolutely terrible. Please don't get the feed kill for a duck joke. We couldn't afford the bill to put it back up.
Duck joke? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Took me a minute there, sorry.
Well, I'm sure if we did get the feed taken down and there was a bill, Carl would be spitting feathers. Just to continue on with the bad dad puns.
I'm trying to think of one now.
I'm trying to remember, there was one we went backwards and forwards quite a lot. I think it was one of our nights stood outside, and me and Jamie, and I think it was just yourself and Carl and that. We all went backwards and forwards, and James just stood there stum because he couldn't actually keep up and think of a pun quick enough to join in.
Yeah.
I mean, they were terrible, to be fair to us, but.
There'll be bullseye there from Shorty.
Now we got none, looks like Piggy by 2.
Piggy by 2.
He's going to stay
He's
down.
going to stay. Ooh.
He's playing tactically.
Oh, I think
3.
Sophie's asking where does it come from? Do you want to explain freeze the balls of a brass monkey?
Oh, is it the freeze the balls off the brass monkey?
I'm
you want,
assuming so.
I mean, I'm guessing so. I mean, I'm guessing it's not the duck joke.
No.
But the freeze the balls off the brass monkey is an old naval thing. So an old naval shoots with cannonballs. There used to be a brass ring, which is what they'd sit the cannonballs in and stack them up. When it got cold, the brass contracted at a different rate to the cannonballs. Therefore, the cannonballs would fall off. The brass ring being called a brass monkey, you'd freeze the balls off a brass monkey. So it's an old naval terminology.
Eloquently put there by our resident maritime army RAF expert Darren.
I wouldn't go that far.
Isn't the word maritime just such a great word as well?
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It's one of those where I've sat quite often and gone through like old words that you just aren't in use anymore.
Yeah.
Ones you don't hear. And I'll always say one of my favourites is defenestrate.
Defenestrate?
Yeah, and it's a great threat as well for someone.
So what does that mean then, Darren?
Defenestrate someone. It literally means to throw them out a window.
Oh, very good.
So rather than saying I'm going to throw you out the window, just tell someone you're going to defenestrate them.
I remember
it adds confusion to the fear.
Yes. I remember a story about me granddad. I'd never met him. He died before I was born.
Yeah.
He defenestrated someone out of the Chinese window.
Oh. Looks like we could be going to Big Axe here on the left, potentially. Piggy's going to stay down and potentially take the round. So
That's
3.
a 3.
Jay needs the clutch.
She needs the clutch.
Now if Jade hits this, it's going to tie the round and can give her the win for the game.
Come on, Jade. Yeah.
Oh! looks close. It could be a biro
it
breaker
in?
on the left. Is it in?
It's in.
Ooh.
She's got it.
Go on, Jay.
Woohoo! Right, I'll have to recuse myself and just let you talk to the folks, Darren.
Oh, there we go. Jamie's chimed in a bit late then. Let's get up.
Cheers, mate.
I'll get in there and then someone else can. If there's anybody available to come and join me in chatting more nautical terms or anything, if anybody's got any. As Dan has had to go and score a game on the right hand side, as the current scorer Chucky is up against Hullraiser. Oh, Meatfist and Sarge up on the left. This is good. This is a clash of the Titans in this league. Well, that's very true, Sophie. You know, every day is a school day, so it's always worth expanding your knowledge and your horizons if you can. To keep it nautical there, expanding the horizons. So on the right we've got Chucky and Thorskin. So on the left here, let's say Battle of the Titans. It's two of the competitors in this league who people would be putting money on to be finishing the top end of the table and certainly giving the playoffs a good run. Oh, Sarge with another 3 there. He's hit his 81 and he seems to have had a bit of a half facts. So go on then. What are the half facts, Mr. Sprouts? I'm sure we covered the full brass monkey holding the cannonballs thing. Got Mr. Thorskin coming in.
Hello. Brass monkey, cannonball.
Yeah, we've been through all that, and we've got Jamie dropping duck jokes now after your. I did in response to his Bill joke. I did say if we did got deplatformed on YouTube, Carl would be spitting feathers just to, add. And now we're driving him quackers. So, yes.
Fair enough.
Right, how are we doing there? Meatfist with a 27 in the first round, Sarge with an 18. So, how's your night going then, Mr. Thorskin?
Not bad. been a bit absent-minded in a few throws and enjoying it though. That's the main thing.
Well, that's what we come down for, isn't it? And Chucky ties the round. Meatfist is deadly accurate on these bullseyes.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah. No offence to yourself, but I think these two are going to certainly be in the competition for league champion. Meatfist missed the clutch, and no clutches there.
He'll be doing 81 anytime.
Oh, he absolutely will. The night I hit my first 81, I played in the game after. I scored a 60, he hit a 74 against me. So that was in the previous NTA league on week 7, so he's certainly there. And he's knocking on the door ability-wise. I've seen him hit a few 72s, 74s. Yeah, me and Dan were talking about words that either don't get used or have kind of fallen out of use, so one of the words that I quite like is defenestrate, to forcibly remove somebody via a window.
Defenestrate.
Yeah, to throw someone through a window. Just because I think, one, it's a great word, and two, I think when you can, just looks high on the right there, yeah, just high. And Sarge with a 27 to close it out. And we're going to Big Axe on the left. Yeah, I think it adds something. It adds something to a threat.
He's trying to look for it. He spotted us. You're all right, Nacker.
It certainly adds something to a threat, doesn't it, when it can confuse someone at the same time by threatening to defenestrate them and then They get that confused, scared of, I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound fun. Are we going practices on the left or are we going in dry? Oh, Steve. I think that might have been a practice. Yeah, that was a practice from Steve, and I think he's quite thankful of that. And Chucky taking her game against Hellraiser there. Went from a 79 in her first game. Oh, look at it, straight out with a coin. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful Premier clutch there from Chucky on the left.
I'm playing now, she's got an 81.
Oh.
Have a cheer for who you love.
It's always you, babe. So Thorskin and Chucky are up next. Chucky having some mixed fortunes tonight. Started the night with a 79. She seems to have found her throw a little bit with this cold steel. It's doing her well over the Hudson. And on the left, ooh, we are looks like we've got 2 null throws on Big Axe. Okay, so it looks like we're going for another round of Big Axe on the left. Let's see if any of them can actually score this time. I would make weapons about the make jokes about the throwers not being used to handling something so large. However, Steve has just disproved me there by throwing an absolutely beautiful Premier Bullseye. That's laying down a marker if ever there was. On the right hand side, are we tied up at 18? Yeah, looks like we're tied up at 18 on the... Oh! That looks like we're going clutches on Big Axe on the left. So let's have a little transition to the left board. Oh! No, you don't see that every day. Straight in with a clutch there with Big Axe. Absolutely beautiful there. Yeah, I think there's definitely a bit of a delay, Jamie. I think Carl said earlier there's about a minute's delay. Oh! And Meat Fists can't reciprocate and just misses the clutch. So Steve there with a beautiful clutch there with Big Axe. We'll transition back now to... On the right hand side we are... So Thorskin up by 2 against Chucky. What are they going to do? They're going to dance. They're going to dance. Clutches are called for both. Oh, and no dice. Well, it didn't seem to do him very well there, Jamie. Unfortunately, as we saw, he dropped low on that clutch attempt. It's still a very good attempt. So it's always fun when we see games got a Big Axe, and here's the man himself with his first 81 tonight, and now a Big Axe clutch to his name. The man's flying high and he's doing well. So surely you must be...
See, it doesn't, Jamie.
Oh. Carl having a throw there just to put a second player on the lane. Next, Layla, as she's showing a dead board because Dead Meat is not currently here. He's had to leave early, so unfortunately he's lost his game. It's a forfeit. And Carl taking some practice time with a cold steel instead of using his own axe. Clutch is called on the right hand side, tied round at 18 apiece. See if either of them can take the game. Looks like Thorskin's hit it, and I think that might be just off on the left. So Chucky has missed, and it looks like Thorskin might have taken it to take the game. Is Thorskin taking the game? Yep, Thorskin has taken the game there with 2 rounds to 1. Hitting that final clutch just to take it. Still got quite a few games to go here tonight. There's a lot of people catching up on games, as last week we had players away, as most of you will know, down in London for regionals, and there are some players next week going to be away as well, going down to the Act Shack in Bridgewater in Somerset.
Yeah, Somerset.
New IATF venue opening up, which Carl has assisted with the setup of. So they're going to run a marathon league. So I believe there's a handful, 5 or 6 people going down.
Yeah, there's about 5 or 6 of us. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Carl's not throwing in it because he's helping
No, he's
to
helping,
run it.
yeah, he's helping
So
run
that it's Mark, isn't it, the owner? His name escaped me there for a second. Can get obviously up and running on the IATF and the ins and outs of running a league and a marathon. And it'll be good. And what's quite nice to see as well is the people travelling, with the exception of the likes of S Club and Chucky. I don't think any of you have travelled before to throw at another venue. Yourself?
No.
Don't think Paul has either. So yeah, Paul Snorlax, one of our other regular throwers, is making the journey. I myself wanted to go, however I'm at work on the Monday, and as much as I would love to, I'm currently trying to build my funds for IATC in June, along with 6 others from Valhalla North who are going to be travelling out there to represent the UK. Hopefully we can get a few spots in round 2. Yeah, so obviously Carl's already got his spot secured by winning European Regionals, and depending on how many other spots we get and how well we do in round 1, we may have a couple of other Valhalla North throwers out there throwing in round 2 against some of the big names, some of which we've had on the live stream here and Zoom calls, and I'm sure over the coming weeks we'll have a few more if we can. See you, John.
See you later, mate.
So on the right here, Hellraiser and Shorty both tied up and staying down. Ooh, Shorty drops low for a 3. Hellraiser will take that first round. And if anybody is confused on the left-hand lane, that isn't dead meat throwing. Donny has left us early, so Carl is throwing in his place just to give Lila the Bairn someone to throw next to, just as it can be a little bit off-putting throwing dead game.
One of my worst games last week against myself, nobody next to us.
No, I've thrown dead games against myself, and it takes something away from it not having somebody throw next to you. So we were talking earlier with Carl, certainly about how mental and psychological axe throwing is. I think Carl has just practiced there. He has just thrown an 81. This is going to be the next revolution, isn't it? We've gone from the plum to the half hatchet. Now it's going to be the cold steel. Is the next revolution. Score on board 7-8. Oh, don't ask me what's going on with the scoring on here, Sophie. This is certainly Jamie's world, and to a bit more Carl's as well. Certainly not myself. I don't know how we need to. What do we need to do to change that over?
Can we have a hover over the score? But does it do hovering over it do something like? Does it?
So there we go. Have you got that? And now I've done something with the other one. Haha. Yeah, you see, they've left the wrong person in charge of the tech here. So I certainly. Yeah, I mean you can still see the scores. It's fine.
Why's it gone little? Why's it gone little?
I don't know. No, that's not the one. There must be a way I can make that full screen, and I don't know how. Full screen. There we go. So I've got one of them as full screen. I don't want to. There is a way that we can actually bring this. Aha. See if I can do it this way and cheat it a little bit. There we go. I've managed to cheat it a little bit. There we go. We've got the full screen on. I think. Yeah. So I do apologise. This is not my.
I'm going to just have to throw in the unders. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I think what Sophie's on about is where I've mentioned IATC. Sophie is joining us.
Oh, she coming over?
Yeah, her and S Club are coming. I'll leave that one there. But yeah, so Sophie and S Club are joining us, and like myself, Dan, Carl, Kat, etc. We've all qualified for round 1, so have the potential for round 2.
Oh, she going to throw the other matches that they have?
Yeah, Sophie unfortunately hasn't qualified for round 1. However, she can throw in the under 65 tournament. And those of us who don't qualify for round 2, we do have the option of the close but no cigar.
Yeah.
And there is also an over and under. There's other tournaments, excuse me, that we can take part in while we're out there. So we should all get to throw in some form or another. Obviously, IATC is the target and getting to round 2.
Yeah.
So Hull Razor's just hanging in by a. Oh, I've shorted through that a bit harder.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I would have been throwing that as hard as I can there, just to try. just to be a. Yeah. So on the left, ooh, looks like Elsa's taken that second round there. Let's just see if we can get both updated there. Yeah, we're somewhere near. Again, I apologise. Sorry, Jamie. I'm messing up your system here.
The smoke's supposed to be coming out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've got an incoming call. We've
Right, what you need to do
Hello.
is...
We've got a live caller.
Oh, we're going to have to let that one go.
Yeah. Are you seeing the live scores? On the right, we've got a big axe tie break, so that looks like it's coming through, is it?
Yeah, that's why it's on 0-0. Is that what...
Have you? Yeah, that's correct. There we go. The smashing. Thank you for the information. Bye. There we go. A live caller in on the stream to tell us how we're messing up. Or sorry, how I'm messing. How I'm messing
shit
up.
job we're doing.
Yeah.
Hi guys, you're doing shit.
Yeah. Giving me some tech support as I go along. I'm usually the other side scoring the game, so usually what you get is the back of my head for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Especially on a Sunday, as I'm not throwing.
Double click it to go full screen. There you go.
Well, we are full.
Not full screen.
We are full screen. I don't know.
Are we not full screen?
Looks like it.
I've never been full screen.
Nah. I think you're one of the few there, Jamie, liking a dead board game. I think we've all had it. Oh, looks like Chewy's taking the game on the left there, and we're. Oh, Hull Razor not sticking the big axe. On the left, we're going to move on to Necromancer in Deadly Red. Yeah, I clearly don't have, as Jamie normally has issues with. Oh no, we don't. No. Go away.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Right, so that's Necromancer.
My search history.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, Jamie. We won't go into. In fact, it's not Jamie's laptop. It's Carl's. Oh, looks like Shorty's taking the game on the right with a big axe 3.
Me.
Lee for now and Hinch up on the right hand side, and Steve is leaving us. So I'm back to my, and Steve's going to score. So it's back. You're back to just me again. I'm sorry, everybody. I will do my best. I'm sure I'll have somebody come in and join me at some point when they realise that I've messed it up. So we aren't getting any updates, are we, on the left there? Necromancer and Deadly Red. So just switch to that, and there we go. Oh, Necromancer with a rare clutch there, 25, taking the lag. Again, yeah, we only seem to be updating one at a time. Again. So on the right hand side, Hinch took the first round. So there's the updated score on the right hand side. Oh, and on the left, Necromancer has taken round 2. Jamie, why did you leave? I've been left with the laptop and things. I'm just Maybe it's this laptop, I don't know, but we don't seem to be updating in the background for the 2 scores. Hey, he must be up soon. Oh, so that's how long. That's how. Whoa! So it looks like we now know how long the delay is. Yeah, you did ring quite a while ago, Sophie. So yeah, we now know how long the delay is on the game. So I'm trying to keep you up. See ya. And I know I keep transitioning this way, but it's the only way I seem to be able to do it. So up on the left hand side we have Stoic and Sarge, and up on the left we've got Hinch and Lee for now.
See you next week. That happens. I keep leaning on this lead.
Yeah.
This lead is stuck behind it and it keeps getting pulled down.
Yeah.
I don't know how to stop it.
And I don't know where that McDonald's cup has gone. Oh, good. You're right. Oh.
Stood there like that. I thought, is that very good? No, I've got a really short ear.
mean, maybe if you take your finger out of it. Put him there.
Nicely placed.
Yes. I've been left on my own in the commentary booth, and I'm kind of messing everything up. We need more people to come and join me in the commentary. So on the right hand side there, looks like Hinch won that against Leaf and out. Right, so. And on the right, we have just called up for Kooks and the Cat. The Cat now into his second NTA league, and this is Kooks' first NTA league. Kooks is definitely a colourful character. And one of the few people who brings a bit of colour. Thank you, Sophie. Appreciate the support. Yeah, Kooks bringing a bit of colour into what is generally quite a monotone environment here. As it's noted, most of us do wear black, grey, blue jeans maybe at a push. So it's, yeah. And it's always great, people... I think one of the great things, certainly within this environment, this sport, is everybody's free to express themselves however they feel, and nobody gets judged on it. It's an all-encompassing, welcoming place, is Valhalla North, and nobody's ever been made to feel anything but welcomed here. Although you may hear us, calling each other shit, it's because it's axe throwing and we expect better. Yeah, Jamie, I don't know whether it's the power of Carl's laptop or lack of. Maybe we need your super machine back at some point. I'm going to switch us over to Sarge and Stoic Stocious. This Sarge seems to have picked up a bit of form again here. Finding his balls, we're going up again. Oh, Stoic with a beautiful Premier clutch there. And Steve does the same. Yes, that sounds about right, Sophie. About 3 or 4 minutes. I think before we thought it was about a minute out. On the right hand side then, Cat has just missed a clutch, and Kooks has stayed down and is going to take the first leg. On the right hand side. So that's 21-20. Kooks coming on well already, as I mentioned, this is his first league. He does seem to be quite consistent on the bullseyes. Still throwing in what most of us would consider quite a beginner's throw, same as how clients are taught. Obviously, we develop throws as we get along. But if it works for him, it works for him, and who am I to argue that? I've had a couple of different throws in my time. Steve again, that's all his balls hit, so that's a perfect game on balls. All 12 balls hit. Is he going to do it? Looks like Stoic's got the clutch. And Steve, yes! And that's his second 81 for the night. Yeah, I might be most qualified for technical stuff, Jamie. However, that's like mechanical stuff, not actually computer stuff. Give me a computer and I might as well be a caveman. I can do the basics, Excel, Word, maybe even a bit of paint and push. We've got scores. What I'll do, I'll change that. We'll go again and just update that one. So Kooks and the Cat. So Kooks taking 2 rounds there, throwing very well. I'll keep you up to date on the left. Steve again having a good start, 3 balls hit. And another. This is where we love standard rules with pink or paint splashes. No, that's very true, Sophie. Your hair is definitely, I think, the most colourful in this here. And Steve with the clutch, another perfect round. I mean, I think you could have a hair colour off between you and Kooks. See who can come up with the most colourful and outrageous hair. Although what impresses me as well is Cooch usually has the nails to match as well. Oh, he's got gold today, from what it looks like. Oh, the cat on the right just missing his clutch by the looks of it, and Coops slightly wide again. So it looks like the Coops has taken that with a very good score there, 64. So the Ben and Shorty up on the right, and what we're going to do is we'll get the scores there back up on the left. So Sarge again throwing another perfect 20 round. Oh! Unfortunately, I think the angle of the axe there just took it away from the clutch on him. I mean, 2 in one night is still absolutely fantastic, you know, for a guy who's just hit his first 81 tonight. To hit his second at the same time, it means he can go up on the wall of 81, and he can straight up there with two checks to his name. See how many more he can hit by the end of the league. So we've got a measure up on the right hand side for the Ben. It doesn't look like she's very confident in that first throw. And coming up next on the left, we've got Rachel H and Chucky. Chucky still with about 4 games left as we get towards the end of the night. See if she can capitalise on some early form. Oh, and I believe Rachel H has actually left the building, so this could be a dead board game. So we may see another thrower step up to fill the spot, and whoa, that was wild there from Sarge. I think the adrenaline's done him. So Chucky with the dead board game, and here he comes. That's two to his name in the one night. He's so excited he needs to go and relieve himself. So on the right, let's update you with the scores on the right. I do apologise, I keep having to do this. I don't know any other way to do it. So and as we get later into the night, as players complete their games, we start to see people filter their way out the door. Obviously, we understand it's a league night, it's a Sunday, people do have work in the morning. However, what we'll say is for week 8, when it gets down to playoffs, if you are not lucky enough to be one of the top 16, still come down and do support. As somebody who's been through a few leagues now, I can tell you the support and encouragement from having a bit of a crowd, it does help massively into the playoff situation, and it's nice as well. It has a bit of a fun atmosphere. Come down, have a drink or two, as long as you're not driving, of course. And support your local throwers. And it's also good as well. It means for those of you who maybe haven't been lucky enough to make it into a playoffs before, you can have a look, see what it's all about, see what the playoff format's like, as playoffs are a completely different format where you go to a double elimination tournament and it's a best of 5 through the first several rounds till we get to the semi-finals, and it becomes best of 7. So it becomes tactical. People don't always go for clutches. Sometimes it's forced. We get a lot of big acts. So sometimes it does run on late. However, most of the times we are done within a normal kind of league night time scale. But yes, please do. When we get to week 8, get yourselves down and join in. So 281s and a big axe clutch. Not just a big axe clutch, but a big axe clutch on the first attempt. after what was a horrendous practice throw.
Yeah, it was the worst one ever.
Practice throw miss.
I'm trying to go single-handed, and yeah. Maybe stay there.
So sometimes there's too much weapon to handle with one hand.
Thank you, Jamie. And S-Club.
So, Chucky with her dead board game, had a bit of a drop there. Carl just filling in just so then there's somebody next to Chucky, which does help. It does make a bit of a difference. As Jamie's already said in the chat, he quite likes a dead board game and throwing alone. Some people do find it off-putting, because even during practice we normally find we're next to somebody, or just having that somebody next to us just helps. And oh, Chucky low and to the right on her clutch. And on the right hand side, we've tied the first round, and we're all tied up. Going into the fifth act on the second round. Both throws opting to stay down. That looks like it could.
We all know what you thought, Sophie. We all know.
Well, Sophie, I mean, if he did, it didn't take him very long, so I feel sorry for Tracy if that's the case. Although we won't go there, but I'm sure that if Steve does, manage to continue on this run of form and take the championship belt home, all I'd say is make sure you give it a good rub down with some alcohol gel before you do anything with it. I know myself and Dan have had that home a couple of times, so...
Oh, yeah, buckle yourself up, Tracy.
Although I will do a DNA test because there's no way it can be mine, because I won that after I was taken care of.
Thanks, S-Club.
To be fair, I managed 281s in my first night. It was week 7 on the last NTA League during the Valhalla Marathon.
Yeah.
I think I threw about 6 in the Valhalla Marathon. Standard, that is, obviously not a Premier one, unlike Mr. Howell, who threw his Premier 81 in the first game of that marathon.
Yeah, just to rub salt in the wounds.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
But yeah, I got down. I think it was my third game. I hit my first standard 81. Fourth game, I threw a 60, and then my fifth game against Shorty, when everyone else had gone home, I threw another 81 right at the end of the night. Although I do think it's going to be a bit different when I do. I mean, hopefully it's a when, not an if. Hit the first Premier 81. That will be that's another level, that is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh! Hit the clutch, but couldn't get it to stick, unfortunately. So we are going to Big Axe with Shorty and the Bairn. And Chucky on the left, finishing off. Oh, just high on the clutch. Good line, just unfortunately a little bit high. We'll be having a great average tonight.
Yeah, 71.3 at the
nice. Oh, and a little bit high there on the practice on the right hand side for the band, so I think has Shorty already done Big Axe tonight?
I think so, yeah.
Yep. Looks like we're going in for it. Let's see what we can get scored.
I've got Shorty next as well. On this side.
She's coming
and
along.
Chucky.
Oh. Not quite high enough there for Jade. Needs a bit more power in it. And Chucky deadly on those bullseyes tonight. Oh, there are 3 for the band. That'll take it. Pinch and Piggy. Can somebody close it out with the 27? Yes, nice clutch. Sarge and Shaw. So what we'll do is we will refresh the scores there for Chucky and Grand Creeper. So it's another dead board game as Jason has left for the evening. So Chucky gets another dead board game, so a guaranteed win. Let's see if she can up her average a little bit and roll on from that last one and hit a couple more clutches. I can see why Jamie has his old man cushion sitting on these stools all night.
I know.
Yeah. No, it's a bit of warmth and it stops the piles, doesn't it, as well? I think someone might know. Oh, that was very close there on the right hand side. Oh, Chucky dropped into the 3 there. Just missing out. I think Carl's given up now, throwing like that. Oh, lovely clutch there on the left hand side from Chucky.
Standard for life. A duck prem even.
Yeah, duck prem. Is that just a continuation of earlier? Sergeant Shorty up on the left. So Hinch and Piggy on the right. So can Sarge make a hat trick? Yeah, I've got to agree with the standards for life and the duck prem. Although we should say, you know, Prem is worth doing. You know, it's certainly a good atmosphere, and we are getting it's the same players every league, so it'd be nice to get some fresh faces into the Prem League. It's not as bad as we all make out. It's just rather frustrating sometimes with that 1 millimetre out giving you the 3 over the 5. Yeah, we thought Sarge was going to relieve himself after hitting his second 81 in the night. And Sophie saying that
squeeze back in.
Yeah, Sophie's saying she's not going to allow Kooks to beat her for colour.
I mean, she's going to have to fucking up her game a little bit.
I did say we should have a colour off between the two of them because Kooks is always bringing it, and he even I think it was gold nails by the looks of it tonight as well. So he's absolutely adding the splash of colour to, as I said, an otherwise monochromatic league.
It's my thing, innit?
I mean,
catch you later, guys.
To be fair,
my theme's black and white. Like, it's my thing.
I mean, mine is mainly black. Although tonight I've gone a bit different because I've got black stuff in the wash. Although it's a nice hockey jersey hoodie. So.
Woo! All right, Jade. Christ. Woohoo! You got it. Staying down.
Deadpan as you like. Just absolutely brutal. Been trying to encourage people along for week 8 as well. Just get it in early, get them down for the playoffs, get the atmosphere up. Just saying it makes a difference when you got.
We're making a bit of an effort for playoffs this time around again. We're going to bring back the entranceway and the entrance music.
Oh, as I said, Jamie, I can see why you bring the cushion now. It's sitting on these stools for a little while.
I've been sat here since 4 o'clock this afternoon, so
yeah.
Well, in and out. Well, I was sat here for a good 5 hours. That's all I'm saying.
And even with my additional personal padding, cushion wouldn't go amiss.
Oh. To be fair, if it was anybody else, we wouldn't mock them. It's just because it's you.
That is true. Yeah.
So you have given up on the.
Are you just shouting meat feast?
Meat feast and Chucky. Oh, that would be good to see. Get a bit of bit more of an occasion about the playoffs. And
Meat feast. No, I'm a Puritan. YouTube have a profanity filter in place on lives. My life is one constant profanity, and nobody's put a filter on me.
I mean, we do try our best, but you know, the odd one does slip out.
The odd cunt slips out every now and again.
Although that one won't make it through.
No.
That'll be why there's a 3 or 4 minute delay. It's having to filter out all the shit we're talking.
Imagine.
I mean, Sophie did ring me at one point, and then it was about 3 or 4 minutes before the. Oh. So we're going for a measure on the left as Steve slips slightly high to potentially put the kibosh on a third 81 for the night. Is it? It's good. So what we'll do is we'll switch the scores over there to the right hand side for Meat Fist and Chucky. Meat Fist is up by 2 and clutches are called by both. Oh, looks like Meat Fist is in, and Chucky, that looks like absolutely prem for Chucky. And for Meat Fist, what's the call? Oh, looks like Meat Fist might have nosed it. One of the many terms in the Valhalla North vernacular. We shall, I'm sure at some point, put out a VN dictionary. The Vernixtionary. What does that work? Vernixtionary? Just with a collection of terms, phrases and colloquialisms from Valhalla North. Okay, so thanks to the board being somewhat worn there on the clutch. Clutch was given for Meat Fists. So Meat Fist takes the round 25 to 23 despite 2 very good clutches being hit. Switching back to the left for the scores. So Shorty took round 2 against Sarge. We've got a measure on the right. And it was called a 3 on the right hand side there for Chucky. So Sarge taking a commanding lead in this game.
I asked for 3 foot by 4 foot, and he's doing me 5.5 foot by 4 foot.
Okay, that's not quite the size you asked for.
It's too big. I'm going to struggle to get them in my truck to bring them back.
Oof. Okay, Sarge calling the clutch to round it out.
This will be a 74, right?
I do believe so.
A second
yeah. Yep, 74. He's had a very good night. He's, I think when we just looked at his average area was 71.3.
He's had a couple of 74s,
281s.
So yeah, it's not playing at that bad boy.
No, it's a very good night. That's what I was saying when he came and sat down here again. 281s and a big axe clutch on the first attempt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's when you know the night is yours. However, I don't know if he's going to get himself out of the building because I think the ego has not grown so large.
Are we done? Excellent. Can we swap seats so I can get my my final? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, this chair's warm.
You're welcome. I do have my uses. So, 36 complete games on the left.
Yep. And
30, just this and one more on the right.
Yep, sweet. I don't know who's playing on the right.
I believe it's Chucky and Sarge.
Chucky and Sarge, right? Okay.
So we're gonna
hopefully double 81s.
It'd be absolutely fantastic. Although what that does mean is we can swap the scores back to the...
Yeah.
Because it's not updating on the...
What do you mean?
So the scores aren't updating on both sides.
Oh, okay.
So I've been having to go in and kind of, just select.
What we can do is that.
Oh yeah, so let's just go completely right.
Let's just go completely right board because that's all we've got left to do.
So Chucky and Sarge to finish the night.
Chucky and Sarge to finish the night off. Why am I showing Shorty and Sarge on here? As long as we've got Chucky and Sarge over there, which we have.
Yeah, that one will be showing the left-hand lane.
Catch you later.
See you later.
Is that one?
That's that one, I do believe, yeah.
Get rid of that.
Pair of balls to start.
Yep, lovely job. I'd love to see this go dual 81s.
Oh, I imagine that would be fantastic.
What a way to finish a night event here.
Yeah. With 7 people left in the building.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, I think.
It is 10 p.m. We have been at this for like 4 hours nearly.
Yeah. That was week 7 of the NTA when I hit my first, and then when I hit my second 81 against Jade. Because it had been the Valhalla Marathon as well.
Yeah.
Like the building had just cleared out.
Yeah.
Like
Empty.
Nobody left us on there. Turn around, hitting my second ever.
One in, one out.
Nice. Yeah. Hit my second ever 81, and I turn around and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Right, oh, brilliant. That's just
Yeah.
at least there were people here for the first, so
I know.
at least I did it the right way around.
I don't like people making a fuss now.
At the first one, yeah. I think after that, you're. I mean, it's still an achievement.
It is very much so, and it's not an easy thing to do, even in standard.
No. But yeah. Your first few.
What
it is
a
something to be
fucking
celebrated.
letdown.
Start calling you James.
Oh, love you.
Although I don't think Jamie's ever going to forgive me for pretty much crushing his ribs across the lane divider when I hit that first 81.
Yeah.
I mean, he went. I don't know what entered his head to try and jump over as I caught him mid-air and just. Okay, Chucky there with a perfect round of balls by 4. Touches
I think
a
Steve's doing